Hi, hello. How you guys doing? In Revenant, looks like you had a party by yourself before stream started. Hello Pazer, hello Turnip, hello Elena. Sorry I already ended the part of the stream you came for. You can go home now. I figure we should start with Heart for Wordle. Hey Raiden, it's good to see you again. Or is it Radin? Long or short A? I didn't ask last time. Heart's not in it. I guess its heart just isn't in it. Elena, question away. Oh, I need to turn on the BGM. But you. Radin? Okay. Got it. Let's see. Radon? No, that's not the sound I makes. Let's see. That doesn't use any of the same letters, right? This uses the same letter 3 times, but I can't think of another MU word, so we're gonna try it. Oh, this is a bad guess. This is a bad guess. Ooh. I didn't know he was choosable at low level. Why did you choose Calcifer as the AFK background? Because it's a public domain image. Right around the time I started streaming. Oh, hi Nicholas, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Hi Aaliyah. Yeah, when I first started streaming, the Studio Ghibli had just put out the Calcifer image as public domain to be used for any purposes within reason, and I needed something to use, and I thought it was on brand enough. Hello, Smiles. I have not seen Boy in the Heron yet, but I hear it's quite dark. I did not draw the AFK background. What? That's a joke, right? I can't draw like that. I mean, I drew the words. But yeah, it's not totally on topic, but it's cute and it is free. So, there we are. Until I can afford to actually buy assets for stream. Yeah, swap to live chat so you can make sure you see everybody's messages. My guess is music? What do you mean? Ah, gosh. I don't know any MU words that don't end in Y. Except mulch, and there's no H. Oh, music. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if that's what it is. It's time for Kingdom Hearts. It's time for Kingdom Hearts! Yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. It's over now. I can't remember. We actually did do the Pain and Panic Cup, right? Yeah. Okay. That's how we finished the last stream. You embarrassed him? No, I mean, better sooner than later. I did say I don't know any MU words. Because I was thinking of the short U. Jonathan does hate music. This is true. Do I go here now? I think that's what the swirly thing overhead means. Nope, I guess not. I think I have the magic for Atlantica now. I think I can go here. Wait. Puzzle. Duality. Oh wait, no, that's not what Yeah, let's move it. Let's move that statue. No, I will not spare you, Atlantica. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is gonna get me copyright claimed. It's okay. I don't make any money from streams anyway.
Ariel.
Speaking of which, that's going to be literally true very soon. Because next week's stream will be the last one on this channel. So from October 1st on, I'm going to be streaming on the channel I've linked in the description, Jonathan Bartouche. I'm splitting up the video essays and streams for the people who would rather have one but not the other. So let's Atlantica. Oh yes. Oh yeah. We did say that I was going to do that. Okay, hold on, cause I need to get the URL. I said I would do it this week, so I'm sticking to that. Let's see. Hold on. Gotta get the URL. Starting October 1st, I'll be streaming here. Sub now. Boom. And pinned. Now we're ready for Atlantica. Oh yeah, 13K! We hit that pretty recently. Thank you. I'll probably suddenly disappear later. Oh, fighting some exhausting tummy problems again. Well, I hope you feel better, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Just wanted to say hi, love you. Elena keeps telling me about your shenanigans, and they're so funny. Well, it's a pleasure to have you whenever you're able to make it. Thank you. Are you leaving already, Aaliyah? Oh yeah, it's Sunday evening already for you guys. 13 is on theme for spooky season. True. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think my collection's
If I just talk over it, will I not get copyright claimed? No idea. Shit. Poltergeist Panda, hello. How you doing? 13th K struggle. There have been a lot of requests for the 13th Dilemma. It just hasn't won the Patreon poll yet. I want more. Am I not gonna win? That's gonna be embarrassing. Shit. I'm not gonna make it. I made it. Wait, no, one more. I thought that would count as 2. Shit! I anticipated it. I actually lost an Atlantica level, you guys. I don't deserve to live. Frick. Sing another song over it. Yeah, that won't throw off my rhythm entirely. Hello, Eloy. Welcome back. Wait. I can't... Yeah, you were in stream last time, yeah. I know that I saw you on the server. I couldn't remember if I met you on stream or from a comment section, but it was on stream. Kind of prefer 13th Reflection to both, maybe an unpopular take. I don't think it's necessarily unpopular, but fewer people know the 13th Reflection since it wasn't in the original cut. Like, I didn't know it until recently, like last year. This is what you get for making us deal with Atlantica this early in the morning. Joke's on you, you have to hear it again. It's very likely that just talking over the music will save you the copyright trouble. Honestly, it's not a big deal either way. If I do make money on this stream, it'll be like 23 cents. I'm not joking.
Come with us, Ariel.
Have we got something to show you?
I do not stream for the cash. There isn't a single level failure that would have been more important for me to witness. Hello, hope you're swimming this way. You betcha. I actually like Atlantica. Hey, that's totally valid.
A prince?
Happy to be your background stream for work. One of my fave worlds because I felt like I was taking a break. For sure, it definitely is an interruption. I mean, a break.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my...
If I just get the first 5, I can slack off for the rest of it.
I'm the girl who has everything.
Done.
Look at this
Easy.
trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything.
You're writing, nice.
Gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's and
Waiting for me, and I need to finish the chapter as fast as possible and hopefully get the...
I
Oh,
get 20.
that's what I get.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Well, I hope I am as distracting as possible so that you can write.
Wanna see
Yeah.
them dancing, walking around on those.
Yeah, how can you multitask like that? When I'm writing, I can't even hear people talking,
Up where
let
they
alone
walk,
music playing.
where they run, up where they stay all day in the
Well, I mean,
sun, wandering free.
writing is,
Be part of
writing to instrumental music is a pretty normal thing, actually. But I would never be able to write to music with lyrics. Sad sound effect, more like 20. Hi, Lily. I have the worst timing. I don't know if a title warned you, kind of.
Ariel, we're here to help you, you know?
Oh no, you three stay out of it.
Look who's
I
talking.
need like 5 different things happening at the same time, otherwise I lose focus stat. Relatable. What am I to do? I can do it with instrumental music, but lyrics make it impossible. Yeah! I can't think of words while I'm hearing words. Are you crazy? Why on earth is a part of the hair referred to as bangs? I don't know. But I don't think that's what Panda meant by big bangs. Oh yeah, a collab where one person writes the fan fiction and the other one does the fan art for it. Oh, I didn't know that actually. I thought you meant like climaxes by Big Bangs. Big Bang Theory. Beep! Yeah, birds in the background. They are 2 rooms away. They are 2 closed doors away, and you can still hear the peeps. As if it was a crit level 1 run. Do that. That'll go well for everybody involved. So no, it's not safe for work is what that says. Is what that says to me. I will say, I think this track is rather nice. Sora doesn't like Donald's goofy singing voice. Donald's goofy voice. Donald only has a goofy voice. This will never work. Sebastian. Well, I did just fail the last song on my first try. Uh-oh. Looks like we're in trouble. Sorry, Sora, you need to be able to have 5 drive gauges at once. Otherwise, it won't work for some reason. God, we went through 3.5 worlds last stream, and I only remember like 2 of them. Oh yeah, we can go back to Twilight Town now. Message retracted. Oh boy. The full name of Elon Musk's 4th son.
Help! The sand
Have you considered playing Gravity Rush? I haven't really... I don't know anything about Gravity Rush, I don't think.
Sounds like we've got trouble.
Chapter length depends on the... I remember Furry World. Chapter length depends on the writer. Mine are about 3 to 5k words, sometimes more, sometimes less. That sounds about average, I think. That's a respectable chapter length. Can it be both safe for work and not safe for work? No. It's either safe to view at work or it's not. But I guess you're saying that it's like, it's primarily safe for work, but there are steamy scenes, is the vibe I'm getting from that description. Do I have all of the treasures in Twilight Town already? Yes. Well, that's a relief. Hi, Vivi. Hello, Vivi. Wait. Do I really have to scroll through all the missions? Fine. Happy? Good. Gotta purge all of the news. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Is that all of them? Okay, good. Good. Ra-da-da. Hi, Storm in a Jar. That's a stormy jar. Clearly talking about the Pride Lands, the furry world, yes. See how I handle the Sandlot? I don't remember there being a Sandlot thing in the second journey to Twilight Town, so that's not necessarily a good sign. I have to get rid of these new 2. Nope. Protect belt. Oh, I should actually like check everybody's equipment. Okay, checked. We checked pretty recently. You gotta be more specific. How chaotic you're feeling at the office. That's very true. Safe for work is a relative term. 20k crazy for chapter size. I wouldn't say crazy, but it's long for sure. Because 20k is like a short story. I hate this job. I don't care if I get fired for consuming this piece of media. That's not exactly what we meant. Gravity Rush is really great. You spend half the time falling and loving it. Sounds like a good time. Should go back and play Kingdom Hearts 2. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the nostalgia rush as opposed to the gravity rush. Yeah, Elon's got some taste. like, that joke that rich people have no taste, it's kind of funny how often it's true. Like, I don't think it's true across the board. I think it's just really obvious when they don't have any taste because they have the money and microphone to make it really publicly available that they have no taste. And Elon absolutely has no taste at all in anything. These kids might actually plot to murder their parents at some point. Just watch your video about Shion's theme. Oh, nice. It was incredible. I didn't actually notice the references to Kyrie's theme or to Dearly Beloved in the one instance you talked about. Oh! Well, there they are. Yeah. The thing that I was surprised about was how many times Shion's motif shows up. I genuinely did not know it was that much. Hi, Pedro. Thank you. Can't stay during birthday stuff, doing birthday stuff with the fam. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. You shouldn't be giving me a gift on your birthday. That's backwards. Hello. Goodbye if you're leaving, but hello. Do you have Reflect ready? Defo want it soon. No, I don't. I will have to... I never use Fyra. I never use any magic, though, to be honest. But yeah, let's do that. Underscore drop table. Oh my gosh. Twilight Town theme makes me smile for no reason, I swear to fucking God. It's such a cute theme. My birthday leveled up to 31. Happy 31! Happy birthday! Nice. Spawn day. See, that's what's gonna suck about moving streams to another channel is we won't be able to super chat anymore for the foreseeable future because you need to be monetized, obviously, to get super chats. And to be monetized, you have to have, I think, 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And the watch hours, honestly, are not hard, given how long form my content is. But the 1,000 subscribers is going to be that's going to be a steep price since my streams get like 200 views. Like the VODs get 200 views. Good evening. Magic is quite strong, although fire and ice are a bit underwhelming. They are. They are indeed. All right, heading to the sandlot. Oh, puzzle. Oh fuck, I jumped too late. I don't think I would have made it anyway. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Wait. Can I take a shortcut through here? No, there's no entrance to the sandlot there. I can't quite remember the shortest way to the sandlot. I think this is it. Yeah. We'll send you pigeons with 5 euros tied to their leg. Wait a couple of days. Also, I hope you can use 5 euros in the US. Somewhere.
We'll take it from here.
I can probably bring it to like a foreign exchange center and they will charge me about 5 euros to convert 5 euros into USD. Sora go brrr. Good job, Donald. Just face check all of that. Oh, good. Good job, Sora. I say as if I'm not the one controlling him. 13th struggle video was the first of yours I saw. Oh, nice. That was a fun one to come in on for sure. Oh, I missed.
This is it.
Oh, well.
Take this.
Whoop. There you are.
Take this.
That's how that reaction command's supposed to be used. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. We need to do a bunch of collab streams to get your second channel subs way up there super naturally, because I know you want to be managing 2 channels equally.
Seen a man named Axel.
That's so true. I definitely want to have double the work.
You see, Axel's no
Did you
longer
buy these
active
copies of
without
Kingdom
best
Hearts
interest.
on stream, by the way? I'm curious if Gravity Rush is on.
Yes.
You mean like on sale? No, I bought these. I buy everything off stream. Actually, I think I did buy Dear Edith Finch
Axel will stop at
on
nothing
stream.
to you to
I mean the
us.
Gee,
What is
thanks for
that?
looking out for us, mister.
what is that called? The
But I'm
Vanishing
sure we
of
can take
Edith.
care of ourselves
the-
just fine.
Glad to hear.
I bought
it.
Edith Finch on stream.
Axel aside.
Snow and Summer was my first Jonathan mind meld. That was my first too. What remains of Edith Finch? Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Now that you say it, it rings true. I don't remember when video started because which video I started with because I have been rewatching the videos too many times to know. I'm really glad that I'm able to provide again and again. Algorithm was kind enough to recommend me the Snow and Summer video pretty much as soon as he posted it. I remember, Elena, you were like one of my first 5 comments ever, I think.
Jump in after him.
Who's afraid of Edith
Maybe
Finch?
he'll lead us to the organization's world.
Oh, Steam, not Stream. Yes, I bought it on Steam. No, I bought it on Epic Games. I don't think it's on Steam. Have you played through the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC or like KH3 in general? And what are your thoughts? I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3. I will play it at some point if I can like borrow my sister's copy or something, but I refuse to spend money on it.
Hey,
I do indeed still
town
think of
now?
Shadow Lord.
you've caused enough trouble.
Okay, I have a confession to make. I was not planning on making a Shadow Lord video at first. I had never actually really thought about that track at all.
This goes to the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
Thanks, but
I had never really thought about Shadow Lord that much at all. But the comment sections were really consistently asking for it, so I was like, I don't know, I guess. And I started making it, and I'm like,
do you know a girl named
this is the best
Kyrie?
piece of music ever written.
Kyrie? I sure do. Then you better come to the station.
I realized after starting the video how much I loved it and how good it was. Your analysis videos calm me down. Aw, I'm glad. Music box bit still ends me every time. It's so rough. Who farmed Edith Finch? Shadow Lord video slapped. It's still my favorite one that I've made. Oh, this is what you meant by "Are you ready for the Sandlot?" No, I'm not ready. I still haven't fought Larxene. Consistent asking you say Arcness of the Unknown is what you mean by that? I just tried to block with the block button for crosscode. That's not gonna help me here. I'm not doing so hot. Oh, wow! Yeah, you're right. Reflect is important here. The only organization member I've beaten so far is Zexion, and boy, that took a while. This attack is a little difficult to dodge. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jesus. You don't get to reaction command me. That's not fair. Oops. Fuck that up. Ah. I don't know his moves yet, so I'm just like reflecting constantly and hoping for the best. Oh well. I can't believe that didn't work the first time. What's the power score gimmick about? I have no idea. That fight instilled my hatred for books. Larxene is the worst organization in this game? Wow. Yikes. What can you do without those? I don't know. I've never done this fight before. On normal, everything is easy anyway. Define easy, cause I might disagree. Oops. Who's Larxene? I forgot that you really only know Kingdom Hearts stuff through YouTube content. Wow, that is really... I don't know what to do about that. Once I get hit the first time, it's over. Yeah, what is the power score gimmick about? I don't know. But I wish mine was higher. Unless it's like golf. If it's like golf, then all good. It's over 30,000! Well, what good is reflect if it doesn't do anything? Oh. Bye, world. That actually doesn't do much damage given how scary the animation is. Oh. Okay, one more try, but I'm not gonna win, and then we're gonna move on. Try not getting hit, thank you. Thank you, Smiles, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, blonde one with Wolverine knives. That's a good way to describe her. Larxene is the girl in the organization. There are 13 characters, and she is the only female one. Power Thing basically lets him deal more damage over time. Jeez. He also gets wider hitboxes. Jeez! Larxene is a menace to society. She really is. She's quite frightening in every capacity. If you block reflect his sweep, you steal his power, dealing shit ton of damage and stunning the boss. Oh, nice. Sora's power only increases during a reaction command. Okay. The Smurfette of Organization 13, for real. Reflect is probably the most important defensive tool in your toolbox, probably more important than dodge. Good to know. I don't think I even have dodge roll equipped. Do I even have dodge roll, period? I don't remember. I'm trying to guard, but there we go. This is preference, but in my opinion, retaliating slash is really bad. I think I turned that off, didn't I? Maybe not. Oh wait, no, retaliating slash is what I'm doing, right? Too early. Too early. There we go. That didn't do anything. Shit. Can't say I didn't try. You can say I didn't try well. But we're done. We're done. You have it on right now? Oh well. You only get dodge roll from limit form as an upgradable ability. Okay. Well, let's see. What's finishing leap? Guard piercing combo. Sounds good to me. You said dodge slash is bad. If I were to take off retaliating slash, what could I equip instead? Nothing really. I'll just keep it then. It hasn't been hurting me. I mean, it isn't boss fights, but who cares? Because I'm not good at those anyway. If I'm gonna win either way or lose either way, I might as well play the way I'm used to. Survey time? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't have limit. No, I don't have any piercings. Just as good as aerial recovery, it's just more timing sensitive. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was the same window. It's just a worse aerial dive. The way I see it, oh wait. Yeah, I don't actually know what a lot of the abilities do, I just equip them. I bet that's infuriating to anybody who actually knows how to play this game. Aerial recovery is the ultimate skill in Kingdom Hearts 2 since it helps you get back up after suffering Atlantica. Aerial recovery. I'm gonna need a higher jump, aren't I? We're gonna need a bigger boat. Shit. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh. Get to the station on the double. I was paying attention. I don't remember exactly when you get limit form, but it's not... It's not a go. It's... yet. That's how English works. So weird to see you run into that garden in 358/2. The doors were closed and I never got to go in there, even though I was super curious to visit that mansion. Oh, have you not played 2, Elena? Spoilers. But you know what's in the mansion, right? Because if I remember correctly, you were at that first Kingdom Hearts 2 stream I ever did back in I don't know, November of last year. Maybe October. No, I think it was November. I haven't. Oh! I think it's quite fun. I haven't played 358/2 days, but I imagine that I don't see how that game couldn't have been a rocky experience, given that it was a 3D over-the-shoulder DS game. First one I joined in was that old 90s point-and-click game. That was before it, I think.
Yeah. And she said she was
Wasn't
looking
it?
for you. Tell me where she is.
I don't know.
Well,
God, he's just screaming. Tell me where she is!
Romantic story.
The Aerith percent stream? What?
Yeah.
What does
she
that
said she's
mean?
coming back.
I hate how entering new areas just moves you off the skateboard. I know, it kind of defeats the purpose, huh? Sorry to interrupt, but these outfits are just so much. Yeah.
You'd be here.
Kingdom Hearts 2 does this weird thing where it gives you a good ability only to make it obsolete 10 minutes later due to a better ability. That's funny. They were 2 a.m. for you. I forgot about that. Yeah, inside the mansion is a mansion.
Let go of me.
And it's where Namine does her Namine stuff. It's also where, it's also where Ansem the Wise runs his simulation that he used to hold Roxas in captivity at the beginning of the game.
You think it might have been Axel?
Sorry. Hey, it's not your fault.
Wasn't that what we called the first Kingdom Hearts stream? How fast you could get... Oh yeah, we did call it that. The world's most okayest voice acting. Let me do my Kingdom Hearts 2 Aerith impression.
That was close.
You came back. That's it. Kind of assumed it was Namine's place since there's a scene with Shion roaming around there after meeting Namine. Yeah! Yeah, that white room that Shion meets Namine in, that's inside the mansion. And it's funny because no other room in the mansion looks anything like it. Meow, 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 meow. Mansionception. Oh, yeah. I guess so, because there's a whole Twilight town inside the mansion. You'll burn your eyes!
Hey?
You can't just look into the sunset? Don't you know anything? Wow, that's the shortest story in a level there's been yet. You just go to the Sandlot, fight Saïx's minions, done. Now that's a level. Kingdom Hearts voice acting only gets more okayer from the second game onward. That's what I heard. I heard that the third game actually has some pretty disappointing voice acting, which is, of course, disappointing by definition, but it is what it is. A blind as possible Kingdom Hearts 3 run? That actually would be really fun.
A new road is open.
Oh, that is tempting. That would be really fun. But I'm not gonna spend like $60 on Kingdom Hearts 3, not even for content. I can hook up my PS4 to a capture card. I just don't have the game with me. I think my sister has a physical copy. I'll have to ask her for it next time I see her. Limit form. Wasn't it called Master Form in the original release, or is that something else?
I told the young
You should look into the sunset through a spherical transparent object. That'll act as a lens and focus the sun rays into your cornea, burning it off.
You also have the
Focus the sun rays on your cornea. Or your retina. Not as good as Atlantica, but this was a serviceable level. Yeah, it happened. Wait for a sale on Kingdom Hearts? Nah, I'm not even gonna buy it on sale. It doesn't deserve more than $5 from me, I'm gonna be honest. Limit form's final mix only.
Fuel him to get rid of his apprehension.
I have a digital copy of the game. If your sister says no, I'm sure it will be just as easy to lend. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be just as easy to lend. Sorry for the weird question, but was this the game with the obstacle run puzzle in the sandy town?
Axel.
That's not a weird question. I'm trying to think of what you mean.
Keep chasing the illusion of friendship.
That doesn't sound familiar. I'm not sure what you're talking about, so maybe not? Apropos Larxene being the only woman in the organization, what about Shion? Shion's not in the organization. It's complicated. Shion's complicated because she both is the 14th member and isn't the 14th member. She both is, she is a person and she isn't a person. She's not a nobody, but they think she's a nobody at first.
Why, you're the key that connects everything.
it's all my fault.
This better be a level 1 run default Keyblade. You think I am much better at this game than I am.
I didn't mean that. Just do what comes.
Who's Shion? You guys are the worst. Aladdin's World, I think you mean the cave escape on the carpet? Oh, maybe. That's the only thing I remember from the only time I played a Kingdom Hearts game. Very dearly beloved, oh my god.
It's all covered in darkness! Sora, we better hurry and check it out right away.
How can you shit on Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing it? Because my sister played it and I have heard a lot of testimonials. Rather you hate on hate Kingdom Hearts 3 on your own. Like, look, okay, story time. When Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, I was obsessed with it. It was all I would think about for weeks, if not months. And I remember being so upset when I heard that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to take years and years to come out, because I remember thinking as a kid, I was like, I'm not even going to like video games anymore by the time it comes out, because, like, people that age, like people who were adults when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, didn't play video games because they didn't grow up with them. So I thought that grown-ups don't play video games. And I was kind of right, because by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I realized how bad the writing of the series was, and I just didn't have interest in it anymore. So, like, I decided before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out that I wasn't going to buy it, because I knew it would be bad. And then my sister bought it, and it was bad. And it was, like, even bad by my expectations, because I know the plot of Kingdom Hearts 3. And, while I think I would probably enjoy the gameplay to a degree, I also have heard some pretty bad stuff about that. So, yes, it's true that I'm saying bad things about Kingdom Hearts 3 without any direct first-hand experience. But, you know, the scientific method says that eventually, sometimes the scientific method doesn't say this, but it's an effect of the scientific method that at a certain point, you have enough evidence that it's more useful to consider something true than doubtful. And that is my stance on Kingdom Hearts 3. I have enough evidence to conclude that it is a bad game. That's such a Kingdom Hearts thing as somebody who only has knowledge up to Kingdom Hearts 2. It's me. I'm the 14th member of Organization 13. Well, it's like I said in my 13th struggle video. Organization 13 is called 13 because it has 13 members, except for most of the time. I adore Kingdom Hearts 3, to be honest, only because I got answers. I saw my favorites. The music broke me. I see the problems, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I was happy that there was an attempt at some closure and some answers, but I didn't like the answers. They didn't make much sense. And this is something I kind of hit on in the last stream too, is that every apparent plot hole in Kingdom Hearts has a reason for it. It's just a bad reason. So it's like, why did this happen? Okay, then why did that happen? Okay, then why did that happen? Okay, why did that happen? Oh, because Nomura said so? Okay. So it just becomes a wild goose chase to still not being good writing. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC battles are amazing. That alone makes it a good game to me. That makes sense. I've heard really good stuff about the DLC battles. Yeah, I have. And the soundtrack is marvelous. Makes you wonder about Kingdom Hearts 4 and what Nomura has planned. I do wonder about Kingdom Hearts 4. I haven't sworn off of it yet. Too many things that had me in tears and shambles on my couch not to love it. That makes sense. There's stuff that I think is really, really bad that I love. Like Skyrim, I love Skyrim. I think it's terrible. The Watchmen movie, I think it's terrible, but I love it because of what it was for me when it came out. Organization 13 is our clowns? The voice acting and writing ultimately let me down, even just from the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers. Kingdom Hearts 2 is still serviceable somewhat. Kingdom Hearts 2, I think I said, I'm repeating myself from last stream. Kingdom Hearts 1 is the only game that really had good writing, in my opinion, because it was still kind of bad, but it was also a simple enough storyline that it's okay that it was bad. As soon as we hit Kingdom Hearts 2, like, Chain of Memories was when the game's, like, Chain of Memories right away, just the second game to come out, the game was already taking itself more seriously than it did in the first game, but that was okay, because Chain of Memories was exceptionally well written. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, and it had the writing quality of the first game, but the serious tone of the second game, of Chain of Memories. And so I think Kingdom Hearts 2, even though it's more fun and the story had a bigger impact on me, I think it's a worse story, just from a technical standpoint, because it bites off more than it can chew. The thought of Kingdom Hearts 4 scares me. The reasons create more holes that then require more reasons that create more holes. You're one of the people that taught me that, so thank you. What did piss me off about Kingdom Hearts 3 is how they handled Kairi. Yeah, that's my biggest problem with it, actually. I had high hopes that she'd finally get more time. And honestly, shallow of me, but I hate her hair in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it's bad. Chain of Memories was wild. Kingdom Hearts 1's story was very simple, perhaps even clean, maybe simple and clean. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 writing. I think it has major problems. I mean, first of all, my biggest complaint about Kingdom Hearts' writing is that only the beginning and end of each game actually matters, but that's beside the point. The issue I have with Kingdom Hearts 2 is that when I was a kid, the writing was good and compelling and interesting and twisted enough that I believed that if I tried hard enough, I would be able to fully understand everything. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I realized that's not true. So I am biased against Kingdom Hearts 2's writing because it betrayed me. It certainly is tighter writing than we see in some of the other games, like Dream Drop Distance. But, no, I can't claim that Kingdom Hearts 2 has good writing. Not in good conscience. It has too many plot holes. Birds go re. I want to get a dynamic microphone, just so I can have less background noise. Not that the birds are bothering you, but, I'd like to have a dynamic mic, because my roommates have a dynamic mic for when they stream, and I was sitting on the couch next to them in their last stream, and when I talked, nobody could hear me on stream. It was wonderful. Dimex time? Demix, right? Maybe it's just me, but all the Kingdom Hearts 3 character designs are inferior to the Kingdom Hearts 2 versions. I didn't like the aesthetic of Kingdom Hearts 3, because I think it honestly just makes them look kind of like Lego people, which works fine for the Toy Story world.
Cloud.
But it looks like they took the character designs of Kingdom Hearts 2 and just put a PlayStation 4 lighting engine on them. Like, they didn't redesign the characters enough for the spike in technology that there was between titles.
It's his fault.
Whose?
In Kingdom Hearts 1, most worlds matter. That's true. That's true. In all of the worlds, he's actively looking for Riku or Kairi. In this game, it's just like, yeah, get to this world so you can go to the next one. You're technically looking for King Mickey, but we're not actually going to talk about that ever. Can we see the birds? Not yet. The last time they came in this room, it was very difficult to get them back out because this used to be where they slept, so they're very confused by the whole not being allowed in here anymore thing. And one of them actively hates me still. So, no, not yet. But one day.
You mean you don't want me there when you go?
I wish you could read back to them. Demix is just around the corner.
Even if I go
KH3 remixes hurt me. Why?
Do you mean it?
Do you mean it? Translation issues are very valid in Kingdom Hearts, especially because they took a lot of the characterization out of the characters, and it's sad. Oh, that's sad, indeed.
Go. Get things settled.
I don't know anything about the Japanese script.
No matter how far away
Cloud's
you
character
are,
is so wrong in these games. Agreed.
once you find your
Had a friend who ranted about that for hours.
you'll be back here again.
Kingdom Hearts 3 felt almost like cheap plastic graphics-wise. I agree.
So
Still
I'll
my
sit
favorite
here,
series. It's a great
and
series.
I'll cheer for you.
It's just it's a hot garbage fire, but it's wonderful. Also adore Final Fantasy 15 to bits and pieces, and that is one very big can of worms. Yeah, my problems with Final Fantasy 15 are more clear cut.
You're right.
I don't think that there's anything like catastrophically wrong with Final Fantasy 15. I just didn't find the gameplay very engaging, so I got bored. That's all. Why is the Final Fantasy people here? Because that's the premise of Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy meets Disney, except they don't really, because Donald and Goofy never interact with them at all. It's a hot garbage fire, but it's our garbage fire. I missed that part of the writing. Other worlds referencing the Keyblades and talking about lore. Yeah, it was nice to have things matter. They kind of do in Birth by Sleep, I noticed. In Birth by Sleep, it seems like the characters stay focused on what they actually want. Pacing of 15 is atrocious. Didn't play enough to comment on that. I think I got to the part where you fight the big, I think Titan? The big fire rock guy. And I was like, okay, I can tell I've seen the full gameplay loop and I'm not impressed. Have you played 7 Remake? No, not yet. I really want to. It's not just a matter of condenser or dynamic, but also pickup pattern, so-called kidney heart global. Oh, yeah. Dynamic will probably help either way, though. Yeah. But, I mean, it is. It is about dynamic versus condenser, because they are, like, that way through a wall, and you can still hear them. So... I think 15 is just a victim of its troubled development. None of the Kingdom Hearts games really have an excuse. Yeah, especially Kingdom Hearts 3, because they had literally 13 years between 2 and 3. And I know that there were some side games that came out that were important to the story, but 13 years between 2 and 3. And they knew they were going to have a long time. And I think they had the approach of, like, you can't do this report in the last night, try me. Like, I think they probably didn't do much work on it until the very end, and then they're like, oh god, oh no. I gotta catch up. Quit Final Fantasy 15 at chapter 13. If you played the game, you understand why. I didn't get to 13. The director change was their biggest mistake because the new guy didn't care for it whatsoever. Oh god, that's awful. Also, Radiant Garden has such a Yi mid-defense system. It's a mess. Would you like to buy this DLC to find out what happens to this character? That was my... Wait, is that what happened in Final Fantasy 15, or are you talking about Kingdom Hearts? Because that was my biggest problem with the side games in Kingdom Hearts, is... I talked about this last stream, it feels like gatekeeping for poor people. They're just like, no, you don't actually get to... You can't afford to know the full Kingdom Hearts story. If you have enough money for it, you can shell out and still have questions unanswered. Final Fantasy 16 can't decide on pacing on any of its types of content. Well, I haven't played it yet, but I want to. 7 Remake has very questionable writing and bad pacing compared to the original, but man, it's 100 times better than Kingdom Hearts 3. I honestly have trouble with the original Final Fantasy 7 because I didn't grow up with it. And it's just, it's such an aged game that even though the story's really good, it's just hard for me to get from cutscene to cutscene because I don't enjoy any of it. It ruined a lot of the potential the game had. Mechanics were cut, characters were chopped beyond recognition, plot points were cut, which made half the story make a lot less sense. Oh no, poor 15! The Honeybee episode was phenomenal. I've seen that. It's about 15? Okay, got it. Played all of 15, every DLC, watched the movie, never start me on talking about Nyx, never. Did you even watch the anime of them as boys? Really looking forward to 7 Remake, it looks quite promising, and now the next part will drop soon. Yeah, it will. 7R isn't 7R supposed to be aware of its own story? I got spoiled by videos. I don't know, that's beyond my wheelhouse, so no spoilers, please. I like them just fine, but the thing is, all that could have been in the game. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. The side content for 15, yeah. Should have been in the game. I agree. I don't like when, I don't like any story that requires you to, like, engage in multiple works to understand them. The MCU became very guilty of that, as many people have pointed out, but honestly, for me, that's not as bad because you can still understand everything if you watch all of the movies. With Kingdom Hearts and a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, and just Square Enix in general, they'll be like, you have to buy this completely other medium, this other console, this book that's only available in some countries. I'm looking at you, Nier. Like, and again, it kind of comes with the inherent promise that it'll all make sense if you just buy this other thing, and then it still doesn't. Nier makes a lot more sense with Grimoire Nier, but it still has holes. Could always get graphics mod for the original 7. That's true, but it's the gameplay as well for me. 15 was done dirty, and I feel for Nomura. Yeah, I do too. I did watch the movie. 7 Remake is kind of like that. Don't want to go into details for spoilers. Okay. Thank you. Don't think it was the right call. Interesting. Time flies anyway, and flies away. Yeah, January's soon. I consider January soon. Nier had a book. Why didn't anybody tell me? Grimoire... No, not Grimoire Noir. Grimoire Nier. Grimoire Noir and Grimoire Weiss are characters in Nier. Grimoire Nier is an actual book. It just came out in English, even though it's been, what, 13 years now since the original came out? And like, the book's been out in Japanese since the original game came out. And it does have a criminal amount of backstory that makes the story of Nier make a lot more sense. It answers a lot of questions, but it also raises more questions and is also really confusing to learn about in a book after playing a game about the consequences. And it's wrong that the plot points in Grimoire Nier aren't in any of the games. It's just wrong. Nier Automata also has a stage play, that's true. And then there's that weird... They called it a music video for Antimony, but they only play Antimony during the credits of the music video. And the rest of it is just a stage play told by a robot. It's great, but it's so Yoko Taro. It is almost 2024. What's with the Japanese and gatekeeping so much stuff? It's not Japanese, it's Square Enix specifically. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Nier are all Square Enix. Square Enix is the company of buy this and it'll make sense, but it doesn't. I've got some torn pages, don't I? That's important. Capcom does the same thing? Oh, really? That sucks. Will you read it aloud for us on stream? Grimoire Nier? No. It's fucking long. And I don't want to buy it.
Hey, what's wrong, honey?
As you can imagine, since it has crucial plot information and was out in Japanese for 13 years, there are tons of fan translations for free online, though.
Why? Why? Because it's Wednesday, of course.
Took the Ace Attorney fandom about 10 years of begging until we got the Japanese only games. Jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of weird distribution stuff with a lot of Japanese exclusives. I remember playing Valkyria Chronicles on Steam and really liking it, and then I found out the sequel only came out for PSP but never got ported to PC, so I can't play it. And then the third game wasn't even localized to America, so I really can't play that one. Like, the series just slowly got more and more inaccessible for Americans. Because Americans in general aren't as much fans of mobile gaming. Mobile gaming is a lot more popular in East Asia. And I don't mean like cell phone games, I mean like handheld devices. That's why the Switch has been so good internationally, is because you can play it however you want.
There.
Oh yeah, I haven't been using my power and defense boosts. Yeah. Power boost, use Sora. Defense boost, use Sora. Magic boost, use Sora. I feel better now. Oh yeah, limit form, I forgot about that. I get why they did 7 remake. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm saying it because it's not only Square Enix, it's probably their kind of xenophobic general culture. That is a very loaded statement that I'm not going to say I agree with. No, I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think it's all business motivated, truly. Like, it's just, I don't know, there's always been trouble localizing a lot of Japanese titles to other languages, and I get it, because there really is like a huge investment cost there, and like it's true that there's a cultural difference in so much as if a Western game weren't available in multiple languages, like, we wouldn't accept that. We would consider that unacceptable. But like, okay, maybe there is an aspect of it that's cultural, because like, I know that so-called island syndrome is very real in Japan, but I think it's mostly economical. It's just like, hey, we don't think that that's going to be a good investment on our part, and usually they're wrong if they're a big company like Capcom, but they're always money first. And then Nintendo, that's a whole different topic. Nintendo's a mess. Not because they make bad decisions, but because they do not care about anybody but themselves. And that is both their greatest and worst trait. Anyway, I get why they did 7 Remake story the way they did, though original 7 is still pretty good, so they didn't want to do a remake that would invalidate it. Yeah, that's very true. I have a book of Nier short stories, still haven't been bothered to read it, though. I really loved Automata's combat and combo gameplay. I did too, but then they decided to put like 5 different enemy types into the game and call it done. They really did, though. Okay, so it's been ages, and I barely remember Kingdom Hearts 2, but if anything happens to Piglet or Pooh, I'm going to cry. Are you kidding? This is a Disney game. Of course nothing's gonna happen to them. Should make us happy that we got Xenoblade Chronicles at all, huh? Yeah, seriously. That was a hard game to get here. I'm not opposed to book reading streams. I just don't want to do Grimoire Nier, because it's gonna make me mad. Japanese work culture in contemporary companies and workplaces are pretty toxic and workaholic, though. That's very true. Do you fall asleep only once a week? Japanese work culture is terrifying. Have you guys seen that that advertisement about, like, it's something like a woman crying over her son's body, and they keep trying to catch the murderer, and then they do, and it's her son. And it's like a comment on how people in Japan are encouraged to literally work themselves to death. It's not a perfect PSA since it does kind of blame the victim, but yikes. I've seen people say that that's why all anime takes place in high school, is because after that you're not allowed to go on adventures in Japan. Near Automata short stories, is it? Oh.
Thank you very much, dear somebody.
The reason he's saying thank you very much, dear somebody, is because in the second game he lost all his memories of the first game because all the pages got torn out again. Because, you know, the storybook of Winnie the Pooh has Metroid syndrome.
Thank you very much, dear somebody.
Pad, you know that Japan has a whole department of government that tries to promote Japanese culture through media unto the world, so it's more like the opposite. No, I mean, there's a difference between a government program and a free market enterprise.
Dear somebody.
Pad, you know that wait, no, I just read that. I tried to getting into Xenoblade, got halfway through the first, but the gameplay wasn't really for me. I have beef with Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and it's not its fault. The hype got to me.
That was frightening.
Because the whole reason I got it in the first place, first of all, I have purchased that game 3 times
I'll catch you.
because so strong, and this is totally my fault, but that's how strong my faith was that I was going to enjoy it.
Have to be brave.
Because, no wait, I bought it twice, but still. Because first I borrowed it from my friend because I heard that the story was amazing and it was like the best JRPG and it was like the epitome of JRPG and it was so good. And I obviously couldn't finish it because I was just borrowing it and it's a long game. But I kind of enjoyed what I saw and I liked where the story was going. So I bought it, and that was difficult because it was like not in print anymore. And then I got like halfway through that, and then I bought it on Switch because it just came out for that and I liked the improved graphics, and I finally beat it on Switch and I thought it was okay.
I'm happy for you guys.
I think Xenoblade Chronicles is a 6.5 out of 10. No, it's a 7 out of 10. It's not a bad game, but it was hyped up so much for me, including from one of my friends today, like, who was trying to get me to finish it, and I finally finished it, and yes, the ending's very cool. Xenoblade Chronicles has one of the coolest endings in a JRPG, for sure. But the game itself is so okay. The story as a whole is so okay. It's nothing more than that, and anybody who says otherwise needs to read more. I need to catch up because somebody said something nice. Hi, Jonah. Hey, wanted to pop in and say hi. Found you recently, and your Kingdom Hearts videos on music are incredible. Thank you so much. Sense of humor, editing, and writing were excellent, really special stuff. I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I didn't miss you. I hope you're still here. Yeah, book reading streams would be fun. I miss the Tales games. I have a complicated relationship with the Tales games too. Some really good stuff in Tales games and some really annoying stuff too. Kingdom Hearts music hits hard. The Winnie the Pooh OST is so happy. It does. It's good. Heck, if we do a book reading stream, I'll crochet in your company. That would be awesome. I'm resting from crochet now because it's so fun. I strained my tendons today too by working too much. I would have to find something that's public domain because it is very illegal to just like put, well, not just illegal, but immoral, I think, to put somebody's copyrighted work out there for free. Even if I really like the book. If there's a reading stream, I might actually get some drawing done. That would be cool if we all just worked on art. Or you guys worked on art while I just read aloud. I do not draw. I'm glad you guys are bonding. I cannot participate. I do not draw. I do not crochet. I just make YouTube videos. One of my friends was also really hyping it up, and when I played it, I just couldn't see the vision. I couldn't either. It's very tropey. I got this really cool eye sweater pattern I can't wait to get started on. Oh, that sounds cool. 2 batches of brownies. I don't know if I would trust anything Pad made, but that sounds delicious. Catching up, catching up, catching up. Never played Xenoblade, but its title screen is very moving. Is it? It's just a sword and a plane. Right? Am I thinking of it wrong? I like the setting of Xenoblade. That's my favorite part of it. You make great YouTube videos, so there. Also art. Thank you. All I do is just waste my life away playing games. Hey, that's not a waste. I feel very strongly about this. If you deeply enjoy playing video games, and if you could do anything in the world and you chose to play video games, then that's what you should be doing, because that is how you are going to enjoy your life the most. And I know that video game addiction is a thing, and not everybody who plays a lot of video games necessarily loves a lot of video games. They're just stuck. But if you genuinely, without complication, love video games, then there's nothing wrong with playing them, and there is something wrong with refusing to. Sherlock Holmes is public domain. That sounds fun. Pat's good at cooking? Yeah, nice. Sometimes he makes questionable choices. Stop diluting with water everything you drink. Time of day changes, but that's kind of it. You mean the setting in Xenoblade? I just mean, I meant just like the idea of an entire world being humanoid. That's freaking cool. Oh, but with the main theme playing? Yeah, that's true. It is a very good main theme. Funny story, about 10 years ago, my cousins decided to make brownies for our moms for their birthday family reunion. Since we were all pretty much young adults, then I thought they were making brownies. Oh, I'm at the title screen. Okay, got it. Sherlock Holmes being public domain is the best thing ever, although I'm going to miss all the Sherlock Holmes jokes. What? I don't get it. But that makes sense why there's so much Sherlock Holmes stuff in the world. Because everybody can make it. Do you know the color of Scarlet Rot from Elden Ring? Yeah. Take that orangish pink and make it a bit lighter. It's this weird rusty pink. I don't think that's a very complimentary way to describe a color. Like, I get it. It's a good description. It works. But man, now if you post what you're crocheting, I'm gonna be like, it's Kaled Wilds. I guess I just really like nature scenery underlaid with gorgeous music. Yeah. It's a very aesthetically nice title screen. I didn't know the time of day changes. I might have noticed that at some point, but I forgot. Rusty pink sounds like a morning after pill. Ew! I don't want anything rusty going into my body. Then again, I would never take a morning after pill, so I guess it's fine. I had an ultrasound done recently, and I was considering posting something in the Discord and being like, oh, I'm pregnant, but I figured that would be in bad taste, so I decided against it. But I'm still talking about it. Okay, buckle up, that one's great. So back in the day, Doyle was hella possessive about Sherlock Holmes and really didn't like people interacting with his stories beyond reading them. Oh. Ruined it for myself because I reached the Scarlet Rot Swamp while crocheting between a death and the other and thought, oh damn, it's been Scarlet Rot all along! Mpreg Jonathan.
I assure you, we come in peace.
We come in peace.
Problem?
Problem?
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Talking.
I don't know if that's Payne's original actor, but I'm gonna be honest, I was not impressed with her voice acting in Kingdom Hearts, in Final Fantasy X too. I had a big problem with Payne's voice acting in Final Fantasy X too, and this isn't her fault, this is the director's fault. I assume that she speaks a bit of English maybe, or Chinese or something. She speaks something that isn't Japanese in the original version, because in the English version she speaks Japanese sometimes. And the voice director for the English version had no idea how to pronounce Japanese words. So like there's a part where she's clearly trying to say "jane" when she like dispatches an enemy, which just means like see you later, bye bye, but she says "jana," like almost mispronouncing the beginning of my name, just "jana." Isn't even a sound in Japanese. And I don't blame the actor for not knowing that. That is the director's fault. So when the author of Arsene Lupin book created a character called Sherlock Holmes, who was a detective and was bested by Lupin, he was livid. That's funny. Public domain's pretty recent. That makes sense. It happened this year? Oh! Wow. Sherlock Holmes jokes were Ace Attorney jokes avoiding litigation. Amazing. Tried to say that his character was stolen, but the other guy was all, ha! It's not Sherlock Holmes, it's Sherlock Holmes! Seriously, why did they make the trio tweet fairies? What? Fairies instead of their fully fledged storyline? I don't know. I really don't know why they turned them into fairies for this. The Discord link doesn't work? Fuck. Hold up. I set it to never expire, so that's frustrating. Let me try to fix that right now. You like that? Okay, that one's working. I don't know why it's not working for you. It's working for me fine. And we just had people join last week, and I've been using the same URL for a year, so it might be something on your side. I'm sorry you're having trouble, though. That is basically how people have been circumventing the copyright issues with Holmes. It's a pretty funny literature history thing. That is funny. Really never noticed that. I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the Jana thing? Yeah. And I think she also says matane or something instead of matane. I don't pay that much attention to short battle quotes. Fair. What the heck? I just realized I've been AFK in Genshin for hours! Was hearing Lynette speak in Japanese and heard it was assumed it was something from my stream. I have like sound alerts. Weeb sound alerts. The massage game in 10-2? I did not get that far. Jesus, I knew the game was fan service, but I didn't know it was that fan service. Hello? There we go. Let me know if you still have trouble, Turnip, and I can send you a different link.
Back off.
Getting late, got swamped over my PC dying. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Really hope all my files are still fine and I got Canvas for parts soon. Just one more question. Need you to Google images to help me decide which spicy meatball do I make, RG Xiong or Fighty Guard Spider. What? Oh, are you talking about like a Gundam? Are those Gundams? No, those can't be Gundam names, right? What? I don't want to step away from stream to Google that. I feel like that's setting a bad precedent. Sorry. I can't decide. Here, how about this? Do the RG Xiong one. And if you just had a feeling in your gut of like, oh, I was hoping he'd say the other one, then you know the answer. I had some PC troubles yesterday too, though. Zong it is then? Nice. Enjoy. Yeah, I throw virtual dice. Or real dice. Go crazy. Clap! Bam! Yeah, I had some computer troubles yesterday. I posted about it on the Discord. Because I had the ultrasound, I wanted to send the pictures to my mom because she's an ultrasound technician. So I had the files on a CD, but I'm missing I don't have power cables for all of my drives. I have 3 drives and I only have power cables for 2. So I had to open up my case and take the cable off one of my hard drives and put it on the disk drive. And first of all, I accidentally did my main drive instead of my backup drive. And second of all, I accidentally broke the power connector on that drive. So right now, my computer is running because I have used packing tape to make sure that the connector does not fall out of the socket. I completely shattered the housing, I bent the prongs. It's bad. The fact that it's working at all is really wonderful. So I'm gonna need to buy a new hard drive soon, because who knows how long that's gonna last. I'm in the Discord, must have. Oh, now you are. Okay, great. Welcome. You are too strong. Yeah, it's bad. I don't even know how it happened. I didn't think I was pulling that hard. I mean, look at me. Does this look like an arm that could just, like, accidentally shatter something? At least use heat reactive super glue. I might do that, actually. Yes. Yes, it does? Okay. Alright. Also, hello. Beefy arms workout stream when? Not on your life. Don't use? What do you mean don't use super glue? I mean, I'm not gonna super glue the power connector to the drive, because then I can never use that cable for anything else no matter what. and I would have to like perform surgery to remove that drive from my computer. So no, I'm not gonna do that, but I might super glue the housing back together. Sorry, it's Sephiroth. Your bulging biceps could tear me in half. You wish. If you asked nicely. Sounds like a Wasteland type fixer-upper on yours. Yeah. Should have just gotten an external disk drive. Mine was an 8-year-old rig, which is why it died. Aw. How old is mine? Mine's 5 years old. Bye, Pazer. I wanted to upgrade to Windows 11, but to do that I needed a new processor, and to get a new processor I would need to replace the motherboard. So suddenly we're looking at over $1,000. I'll never understand why the maps are in big chests. The map is the least important thing you could possibly get in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, you can't even look at the full map! You just have the mini-map in the corner. You can't expand it or anything. It's useless! It's useless! I would literally rather have a mithril shard than another map. I've been ghosting Windows 11. Do you want to upgrade to me? Skip. The computer's up ahead. Windows 11 is not worth $100 in upgrades. Yeah. Let alone 1,000. It's not like that would be the only thing that I got out of upgrading, though, you know? But man, I mean, that's not even talking about a new graphics card, and why would I upgrade the whole computer but not the graphics card? That doesn't make sense as a gamer, so... Then we're talking about, like, $1,500. Because they are unique? That's true, they are unique items. I suppose that's true. That's so fun. They don't have much else to put there. Well, there was one big chest that had a skill ring in it, and that was pretty cool. That was the one time I was actually glad to open a big chest. Makes no sense that that's a reaction command for that specific Heartless, because it has nothing to do with the Heartless. It's like Sora could do that at any time. But it's a map! To be honest, anytime a map is available in a game, I feel like I have to get it, just conditioning over the years. Anytime anything is available in a game, I feel like I have to get it. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. I just saw an article yesterday where somebody was talking about how, like, they're playing Starfield, and whenever they get, like, really boring pedestrian loot, it still feels amazing, because, like, your brain can't tell the difference, so it still releases dopamine anytime you get a loot drop, even if it's shit. And I never related to something so hard. Oh, I didn't get the money. Okay. See, this would be a good time to be able to see the full map. But no! I just get to see that this room has 3 exits. Thanks, map. What would I do without you? That's the way I came, so this is the way we go. I love and I hate that I recognize this specific room, not for Kingdom Hearts reasons, but because it's used for a really popular Avatar world in VR chat. I've never gotten into VR chat, but it seems awesome. Hi, Brandon. I've been good. How are you? It's been a good few weeks.
Handsome.
Gorge. I guess this must be his room.
Smell all his stuff.
Hello?
Remember when Ansem was just Ansem? I know, right? Nomura really likes to do that kind of shit, just like, so I decided in retrospect that that guy's not actually who I said he is. Because that's an interesting plot twist, right? Because you didn't see that coming, because I hadn't made it up yet.
I'll just take a look around.
Simpler times indeed. Ange came in a little bit ago. Now it's Ansem and not Ansem and not Ansem. Don't forget the real Organization 13, which has like 5 Ansems.
No bother, man.
Been good, you know. It's funny, the past 2 weeks I've been binge playing the Kingdom Hearts games, and now I'm on Kingdom Hearts 3. Dang, alright. Wow, if multiple Kingdom Hearts games, so you really are binging, because these are not short. I mean, they're short by JRPG standards, but they are not short. Wasn't Leon David Duchovny in the first game? And you could, like, hear how much he didn't want to be in that studio? Simpler and cleaner times, my god. Leon! Yes, he was. Yeah. That's a lot of servers, or matrix pods, or I don't know what the fuck those are. Is that the first time I've cussed this stream?
This is it.
Because that felt like foreign in my mouth.
Where's Riku?
Maybe a bit biased, but I love when creators make up science worlds. Yeah, no, I do too.
Oh.
I do not like Final Fantasy VIII, but I love Leon. I haven't played 8. I haven't played any of 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11, and 16. I have not played any of half the Final Fantasies.
This is a warning. Further misuse of this terminal.
And I've only played like the first 10 minutes of 12.
Who's there?
I am the Master Control Program.
Where are you?
Sora really just asked a program where it was.
Donald!
Leon's voice actor didn't want to be in that studio about as much as Leon didn't want to defer to Sora in defeating Heartless, for real. I do not know why and how people liked 16. Oh wow, that's the first I've heard that. Actually skipped Chain of Memories remake and watched the cutscenes for it. The combat wasn't gelling with me. I did exactly the same thing. And to be honest, Chain of Memories has my favorite writing in the entire series. And it's not close. Hi Brian! Have you ever played 358 over 2 days? Wait, what? How is it? What's the canonical pronunciation? 358 days over 2. And recoded on Nintendo DS. No, I have not, unfortunately. I want to. Got halfway through 358 and really couldn't finish it. That is fair. I've only seen the cutscenes that they redid in the Kingdom Hearts 2 engine. Wow, this is not what this track sounded like in the original. I don't think I like this remake, actually. It just sounds thinner. 358 and a half.
Go on, show 'em who's boss.
358 and a half men. That's the new name of the organization.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Commander Sark.
Hi, Sark.
heartless commander?
I know, the files are inside the computer. That's weird, right?
Okay,
Just say KH days.
I get it.
Yes, it would benefit from a graphics revamp. Unrelated question, but do you plan on playing Lies of P on Tuesday? Not on Tuesday, because I can't afford it, but I do want to play Lies of P. The only thing you missed from the cutscene version is that Roxas has a cool fight against Sykes. That's about it. Alright, good to know. I used to say...
What kind of world is this anyway?
Trecentucin...
You're inside a mainframe
Trecentucin...
A what system?
Trecentucinquin...
computer system.
Toto...
processing data.
Due.
This system
Which is
a powerful
3582.
one created by a corporation
Didn't
called
bother with the
Intel.
slash.
The original program
Damn, I
was
really
destroyed.
can't read basic numbers when you take out the spaces if it's in Italian.
Acquired by another user.
Days is a great story and a so-so game, and Recoded is a fun game and a bad story.
Power Bastion OS. He used the system for town maintenance and to advance his private research.
I know that they preserved the story of Coded, but not the gameplay for this package,
Did you guys get it?
which is very funny. Italian? Yes. Trecento Quinton...
I'm Sora.
Trecento... That's Italian.
Nice to meet you, Troy.
Lies of P is coming out. Yeah!
With that configuration.
To be fair, Days DS version also has some fun character moments. Hi, Havoc. Yes, I've heard that, and I think it would be a very powerful experience to actually play the fight against Shion. Recoded is what if Kingdom Hearts 1 and Rechain of Memories were the same game, but also in a computer!
It controls the whole system.
Chain of Memories was already, hey, let's do all of the stuff from Kingdom Hearts 1 again. So if Recoded is the first and that game, yikes.
This terminal could have gotten you back to the user world. But the MCP cut the power 50 microcycles ago.
That's so many microcycles!
If we could bring the energy core in the canyon online, we could power it back up. The problem is, we're stuck in this cell. We're not going anywhere unless we unlock the energy fields.
It has layers. Oh, jeez. Sora's like, I just so happen to have this thing that opens any lock, including apparently encryptions. Look at all the clusters I have. It's a lot of clusters.
Master Control, why not just
Fix a computer with a sword! Plan on fighting Lingering Will? Probably. I'll try.
What about a logic probe? With all your processing power.
Out of the question.
Out of the question.
Environment hampers the processing power needed for such an analysis. You're dismissed, Sark. Stop any remaining anomalies in the system or else.
So mean.
Acknowledged.
Fix a computer with a sword sounds like what happened to John's PC yesterday. Kinda. No. Mithril crystal. That's all new. Nice. Journal. Characters. Games. The world was telling you this would happen? No. Hi, Admin Lore Saruno. Hello. Watched Tron for the first time a few weeks ago. It certainly is a movie. I started it, I think, but I don't remember why I didn't watch more than like 2 minutes of it. I wanted to. I don't remember why, but I had to stop. Oh, I forgot that's the first time they meet Tifa, when she just walks in and bangs on the wall. Generally use sledgehammers to fix PCs. The text boxes in this world have a pleasing design. I completely agree. At first I read displeasing and I was like, oh, I like them. Considering the Keyblade is a metaphysical manifestation of a person's definitely not a soul, we swear, it would make some kind of sense that it doesn't care about logic. True, but why can't it interface with logic? Because that's all a computer is. Like that. Yeah. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. I don't know where these go. They don't go together. That's for sure. Wait. Do they? No, they don't go together. Tron or Tron Legacy? Tron. I did see all of Tron Legacy. I think that's the sequel that came out like, I don't know. I was about to say 5 years ago, but no, it's been longer than that by quite a bit, hasn't it? It's been closer to 10. God, I hate how time goes so fast. Took me 5 hours to beat Lingering Will and 4 hours for Roxas. Then I might not beat Lingering Will. Because I've never tried before. And, historically, I don't play great when I'm streaming. Or ever, but especially when I'm streaming. I still beat my personal best on Metroid Dread, though. I was surprised by that. Bam, 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 bam. My PC needs a bit of dusting. Would you give me a hand? Why does that sound like a come on? You wanna come hammer my PC? Beep, 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 beep. Haven't really beat any of the non-command deck games super bosses. I don't think I've beaten any super bosses, period. Unless the organization, like, data battles in this game count, in which case I've beaten Zexion, and it was not easy. It took many attempts. Trust me, I'm not good either. I was like one hit away when I finally beat him. Ah! This is such a superior game compared to Kingdom Hearts 3. Should I continue? You may. I agree. I mean, as Turnip pointed out earlier, I don't 100% know what I'm talking about when I say I don't like Kingdom Hearts 3, because I haven't played it, but I know quite a lot about 3, and none of what I've heard makes me happy. Like, literally none of it. With Riz. From now on, if I'm trying to like impress somebody through text, I'll just add through with Riz in parentheses and hope that that makes up for any tact that I failed to insert into the conversation on my own. Bum ba bum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. I honestly think it's fine to form an opinion on something without playing it. Isn't that what marketing and reviews are for? Yeah. And word of mouth. And Barry Kramer's summary. Much like the other two numbered games, most of the interesting stuff happens in the last third. Yeah.
This is the energy core.
Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Find the real parts! But the whole world is virtual. Oh!
Yeah.
That was hard. Hoses poses, I'm doing a Moses. I'm gonna put Kingdom Hearts 3 on hold for Liza P. Nice! I don't know what that's an acronym for. Unless it's just the word rear spelled funny. I have to say, between the world navigation and the ending were the highlights for Kingdom Hearts 3. Ooh. That doesn't sound great, since a lot of what I've heard about the ending makes me sad. Well, let's just say that for Kingdom Hearts fans, it was hard to accept. Yeah, I know that much. The gameplay could have been smoother, I've heard. The story could have started sooner, makes sense. And the battle's harder. They messed up the final battle music too. Oh no! But can we talk about the music that plays? I think it's called Hearts as One, when Shion and Roxas come back and fight Sykes with Axel. I guess I'm the one who answers that question, huh? If we can talk about that. I have gotten a couple requests to talk about that track, and I want to, but it's not a priority for me, so I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. But that would be fun. That's a good track. It's a really good track. I'll probably touch on it when I eventually cover Roxas. Resident Evil 4 remake. Got it. This box part took me a bit of time back in 2006. I forgive you. I forgive your 2006 self. The fact that Critical Mode was a post-release patch kind of miffed people. Well, especially because, according to my sister, who, like, granted is not an authority on the subject, but she told me that Critical Mode in Kingdom Hearts 3 just felt like they just scaled everything up and left it at that, and that it doesn't even feel like it's... It doesn't require... It does require more skill, but she said it felt like just sort of a band-aid fix. Oh wait, I'm being dumb, huh? I have to keep doing the thing. If you make a Roxas video, I'll dissolve into thin air. No, I don't have to keep doing the thing. There's no thing to do. Makes zero thematic sense. No. Main motif used has nothing to do with Xehanort directly. That's okay. Kingdom Hearts 2's final battle music establishes Xemnas' themes. He doesn't have any before that. But I still believe you when you say that it didn't really work for you. Like, that can be true regardless. Here's a game that you should play. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Please do not commit tax evasion. Please don't do that. Beaten KH3 Critical Mode, it sucks. Cool. Rage Awakened can be applied very well to Xehanort. That's not a problem with the final boss track, in my opinion. I think I've gotten 2 requests for Rage Awakened. I've gotten requests for a lot of Kingdom Hearts tracks at this point, which is great, but also a problem. 'Cause I can only do so much in so much time. I still haven't technically finished the 13th Struggle video in a way, because originally I was going to talk about Larcene and Luxord as well. At this point, I don't think I'm going to make a Larcene video, unfortunately. I want to make a video that's specifically about Luxord, because I know that it's a popular fan theory that Luxord is going to be a good guy in Kingdom Hearts 4, but I independently reached that conclusion just because of his music, and I want to talk about why. Pretty sure Darkness of the Unknown has references to the Organization 13 theme. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you're right. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can access my original backup program and restore all my functions. Then I'll be able to put this system back the way it was before the MCP got control and changed everything.
Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion is a real game.
A free system for you.
Really?
The users.
Oh. Looksword 1 is good, yeah. Final boss track was not done by Yoko Shimomura. Oh, best way to describe it is choppy. The themes don't connect smoothly, and they should have amped up the Rage Awakened track.
Okay.
Why would they not use Shimomura for the final boss?
What's his name?
Like, I know that it was a split, like, it was a split effort for that, for that title. I don't know why, but I know that it was multiple composers. But for the final boss track, why wouldn't you use Shimomura?
Looks like the MCP's onto us. I'll keep this terminal up and running.
I loved the Scala ad theme though. The one before the battle against Xehanort starts. Edge of Existence, I think?
Okay, you're good to go.
I don't remember if I've heard that one. Question, do you plan to keep this video length for your future works? You mentioned before that you have to think about what to omit in your next video, in your videos, and I'm wondering if you'd like to try longer essays. I do want to keep them around 20 minutes. I think having the first number of the runtime being a 1 just makes more people more likely to click in the first place. I know that as far as I'm concerned, if I see that a video is like 50 minutes long, even if the topic is interesting to me, I'm like, no, I'm not clicking. Because I don't know if this is fair. In some cases, I'm sure it's not. But in general, I feel that if a video is that long, it's because the person doesn't know how to get to their point quickly. And while I'm sure that's not always true, it's true often enough that I don't want to waste the time. And I don't want to make people have to take that gamble with my videos, you know? I want people to know that if they do hate it, it's gonna be 20 minutes long. Did you see the new cutscene for Kingdom Hearts 4? I don't think so. Unless you're talking about the one in the car. But actually, wasn't that the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, now that I think about it? She lost the coin toss. Hi Roxas, how you doing? It's been a minute. Well, not really, you were here last time. There's a really good fanfic that incorporates post-remind and Twewy. What is that? No, I don't know what that acronym is. That buys into the Luxord. Luxord's actually a good guy theory, and I really like it. Oh, that's cool. You should give Edge of Existence a listen. It's a banger. I think I've heard it, but I can't remember right now. If I've heard it, it's only once. Poltergeist Panda, yes, that theme was fire. The car scene? Yeah, I did see the car scene, and that certainly made me be like, oh, well then he's a good guy. The world ends with you, got it. Twewy. What a sad face.
What's this?
Another thing, like, speaking of... Wait. Donald's learning to read!
Looks like a diagram or something.
Thanks, Goofy! Wowee! Good thing we have these guys!
T. D.
What's up?
Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD.
Did Xehanort paint that himself, or did he commission someone? Good question. Mickey Beam! Yeah, here we go.
What do you know? But
I love that Tron is written on there.
Say, fellas, Did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Your Majesty!
Meme! Goofiest reveal ever, for real. Say, fellas. Yeah, that's the quote. Those three share exactly one brain cell, and half the time Riku's got it for safekeeping because it would die of loneliness otherwise. Well said. I completely agree. Xehanort's probably loaded with cash all that time travel. Fair.
Yes, sir.
Why did the music just cut out? That was weird. I like how his coat just has the ears, or maybe there's a hole for them.
Oh, I guess you mean like a code.
Those are synonyms,
Well,
Mickey.
The door to darkness can only be opened by the
Well,
seven
sort of.
princesses.
Close enough.
There's Snow White, Jasmine.
Where's his star shard? He needs to magically exit stage. What? My biggest problem with the later games, their stupidity suddenly skyrockets. Oh, geez.
That password, we can get
My
access
sister
to
and I
Anson's
always meme
research
to each
data.
other with, "Oh, Ping is a
You
girl?"
might be able to find out where he is.
To be fair, the other characters of Mulan also couldn't figure out that Ping was a girl. But somehow it just seemed stupider when Sora said it.
Looks like I've got a lot
Goofy
of
being the
explaining
smartest
to
has
do.
always been so funny to me. For real.
Okay,
Out of all three of them,
first I've got a question.
Hey, isn't Tron waiting for you guys?
who cares? He's a computer program.
Not going anywhere. If those
He doesn't get
heartless
to have
brats,
preferences.
I'll stand and fight with everybody here.
Yeah, we will too.
Then let's talk more later.
Too bad Goofy fucking dies in this game.
I'll see you when you get
Downtown Disney, just saw that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about video length. What else did I want to say about that? Oh yeah, I was saying that people don't necessarily know how to get to their point quickly, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I realized that school does not teach you how to make your point quickly and concisely. You are not taught how to get to the point, because all of our essays have page count limits. So it trains us to take more time to get to our point, so that we can fill out the page count and be done writing our essay. So I think that's why so many people have trouble getting to the point when they talk expositionally. It's because we were never taught to do that. Let's not explain our stupid plot twist. It's much better to put a boring Tron level halfway through it, right? This whole Ansem the Wise thing really almost made sense. Oh yeah, I still haven't been using limit form. That's silly of me. Meow, 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 meow. Why is this... What? There's no way that was there before, right? Ah, yeah, it's Stitch. Squall has to be tired of looking so cool in this Disney space. Yeah, it is a real shame that Goofy dies. Would have been real cool to see Goofy later on in the series. Thanks for letting me know. My 11th and 12th grade teacher was actually pretty strict on the whole conciseness thing. It was kind of surprising. Shortest essays I've ever written. Nice, that's how it should be. I'm not saying that I have a solution to the problem, because, like, I don't know how you would make essay requirements if not... Well, you know, maybe there doesn't need to be a page count, because already, if an essay doesn't have enough words in it, it's going to get a good grade, it's going to get a bad grade regardless, because it's not a good essay. So, there probably shouldn't be page count requirements for... There probably shouldn't be page count requirements for essays. That's probably not the right way to do things. It's like, hey, we taught you how to make a point, do it well,
I didn't.
and if you don't write enough, it'll be clear, because you won't have written enough.
That's right.
Telling Sora to be careful is like telling fire not to burn.
Lose and you will be subject
Let
to
him be
immediate
stupid, makes the
resolution.
plot happen faster. So true. Being concise takes a different skill set from just being able to explain stuff. Yeah, I do like in-depth explanations though. Sometimes you need concise stuff, sometimes you need details. Yes, but even when you need details, or I would argue even when you need, especially when you need details, you still need to make your points concisely, even if there's a lot of them. Ooh. That was hard. Like, that's what I do in all of my videos. Even though my videos are long, I work really hard to trim them down as much as I can. Because even more important than, like, even more important than reaching all of my, like, creative and informative goals with a video is making sure that people enjoy the way there, for me. Oh no. Shit. I thought it was the joystick for some reason, not the shoulder buttons. Favorite quote on writing, brevity is the soul of wit. Well said. Quick question, how the fuck did Ansem Not Ansem digitize Heartless? That's a great question! That is a good question. Fucking stop. These guys are actually annoying. Ow. Why was I not able to turn? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Ow. Ow. Yeah, they are Emblem Heartless, but even if they weren't Emblem Heartless, actually that would make even less sense if they weren't Emblem Heartless. I had an interesting culture clash about this topic. In Italy, we're taught to write essays in almost a pretentious way with complex syntax and all, trying to make full use of the Italian language and its huge range. Then when I started to write essays in English, our teacher was like, hey, forget about all that. English wants stuff to be short and simple. That's interesting.
Hey, are you okay?
If you want a short and simple language, try Japanese. Holy shit. So many words and so many sentences in Japanese are one word long. That's a lot of what makes translating out of Japanese so difficult. Like, one of the tropes I see a lot in localization is an anime character will say, like, talk about adjective. And usually that's just like a catch-all way of translating just the adjective. Because in Japanese, they just say the adjective. Stitch. Not Ansem. Better not to think hard about this stuff. That's only allowed in FromSoft games. True. FromSoft does it well. The whole computer thing in Kingdom Hearts might as well be another magic system because the writers literally do anything with it. Seriously. I like the play argument that computers actually are magic because you have to inscribe certain runes onto a surface that then channel energy to create any number of various effects. That's magic. That's called magic. There are hard magic systems that are that. So computers are magic. You're welcome. You don't... Magic doesn't have to be mysterious to be magic. Isn't Japanese also dependent on vocal tone as well? No, not any more than English is. It's not a tonal language like Chinese, if that's what you're thinking. Like, don't get me wrong, it matters what tone of voice you have in Japanese, but not in terms of meaning, just in terms of, like, nuance. And nuance is very important in Japanese because the sentences can be so short. So you do have to pay attention to how people are speaking, but no, it's not tonal. At least to get good grades, you had to write in complex language as you could. Jeez. I mean, yeah, you got those SAT words, right? If they were pure-blood, it would imply the residents of space paranoids had sentience and therefore could possess darkness, and they're absolutely not a soul, we promise. Otherwise, how did Ansem do it? Fair point. Any technology sufficiently advanced becomes indistinguishable from magic. Oh yeah, what is that quote from? I've definitely heard that before. In the aforementioned fanfic, there's a realm of data alongside light, darkness, sleep, and death. Oh. That's interesting. Is death a place in Kingdom Hearts? Because it's certainly not a concept. I realized that since Kingdom Hearts 3, or maybe it's Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, whichever one establishes that if you kill a Heartless and it's nobody, the somebody comes back. Death doesn't actually exist in Kingdom Hearts. It does for people who don't become nobodies, but they aren't characters, so it doesn't matter. Death doesn't exist in Kingdom Hearts. It's just indefinite inconvenience. Japanese does have word stress, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure what that would mean off the top of my head. But there's tons I don't know about Japanese, so that could very well be true. Hi, Aaliyah, welcome back! That's ritual magic. It's different! Wait, hold on, I gotta scroll up. Oh, bye, Turnip Boy. Thanks for coming. Near the end of Final Fantasy Origin. Nice! Enjoy the ending. I don't know anything about it, but I hope it's good. Arthur C. Clarke. Good ol' that guy. Related to the quote I just mentioned. No, yeah, I get it. Do you really want to know about the death thing? You know? Now that you ask, I'm not sure. Because I know you have the answer. Oh, man. Do I want to know about the realm of death in Kingdom Hearts? How about this? Do you want to type about the realm of death in Kingdom Hearts? Because that's going to be like a work of labor on your part. No, I do not care about spoilers for Kingdom Hearts. In general, I am very picky about spoilers, but for Kingdom Hearts, I don't care. Sora would never know. Death does not exist. It is a bummer to a degree. Like, I'm not saying that characters have to die in stories to make them good or dark or interesting. I'm actually against that mentality. But because we see so many characters die in Kingdom Hearts, it would be kind of neat if some of them stayed that way. But literally, none of them do. By the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, every character who has had, like, significance in the plot is alive. Every single one, even the ones who are mutually exclusive. And of course, Xehanort's alive several times. I don't particularly enjoy writing about it, no. Then we'll pass on it, but thank you very much for your offer. Apparently only kills the heart or body, but never both, and it's in the death of both that true death exists in Kingdom Hearts. I don't even know what killing a heart means. The Realm of Death is actually a very pretty place. That's good. I'm glad that they get that. Hi, Salty. Instant fave. Nice. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot. Even every time I do anything related to Kingdom Hearts, I end up shitting on it like no tomorrow. But I do like it. I really do. I need to use my drive forms. I haven't been using my drive forms at all. The final world exists on the edge where sleep and death touch, like the Stations of Awakening. Oh. That's true, the OG Keyblade wielders are basically dead. But they were never speaking roles, right? They were never, like, on screen in a present tense way. Getting sleepy, that makes sense. I won't go for too much longer. We've been going 2 hours. Yeah, I still don't understand, like, how the unversed work with Vanitas. Head off, head out, either one. I guess head out is more common. Remember, you can use limit format anytime, even without team members. Oh, nice. I should also mention that the killing of both heart and body has to happen simultaneously, otherwise we get heartless and nobodies. Makes sense. It kind of does, actually. Some were? Oh. Well, I'm wrong then. Alright, good night, Salty. Thanks for coming, even if it was for just a bit. They're in the mobile game? Of course it's a side game. Union Cross is a whole-ass game and I don't appreciate its erasure. My bad. I don't know anything about I almost said King's Cross. I always want to call it King's Cross for some reason. Ooh, a different computer voice. Don't know what that does. I know it's necessary for the story, but I don't know what it does. Oh, those monitors. Well, that's a great sound that I want to keep hearing. Union Cross broke me, jeez. Some appear in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer too. Oh. Well, then I'm wrong. There are characters that die.
Functions have been restored.
I hate that they separate and scatter the different Kingdom Hearts games everywhere. I would probably enjoy Union Cross. Union Cross is... Wait, is Union Cross free? I know it was a browser game, but it's not anymore. Or is it still, and now is also something else? I don't know, but I haven't played Union Cross. But in general, I agree with you. I was saying earlier in stream, I think it's really wrong when companies make players pay multiple times to understand a single story.
Program, you changed the password.
Especially because, again,
Buy us some time.
there is no way to understand Kingdom Hearts regardless.
MCP's loading a hostile program into the I/O tower.
What was the last thing you ate or the next thing you'll eat? I ate cereal.
Let's head to the
Union Cross is completely free now? That's good. You can still rewatch all cutscenes and Dark Road is playable, but it's completely free. Nice. So the actual like main gameplay is just kind of gone. That's unfortunate. At least with 358 over 2 days, you still have the physical copies. Became a movie. Got it. Oh, that's right. It's in the fragmentary passage thingy majiggy, right? Radden's got a hot take on Union Cross. Jesus. I wouldn't mind being played to pay video games. I guess that's technically what happens when I stream, but again, it's like 25 cents per stream. Pedro did give me $5 earlier, though. On his birthday. I don't know if this is true, but didn't everyone from Union Cross turn into Dream Eaters? I don't know. I know you're not asking me. Is death fiction as Strelitsa and Sora are in the land is fiction? What? Is death fiction as Strelitsa and Sora are in the land is fiction? I don't have enough context to know what that means. Oh, that's completely different? Oops. I'm lurking and I will strike when you least expect it. I'm on strike. It's a stupid joke, but I made it and I'm gonna stand by it. At the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, Yen Sid talks about the planes of reality, lights, dark, sleep, death, data, and unreality, wherever the hell the stars came from in the final world, supposedly including Quadratum. I still don't know what Quadratum is, other than Final Fantasy Versus 13. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not supposed to leave, am I? There are a lot of worker movements right now in the US. It's good to see because honestly, like with AI being implemented in so many ways in so many places, if unions don't strike now, there won't be unions anymore. That's just the truth of it. Cinematography in this game is also superior to Kingdom Hearts 3. Yikes. So many different angles used like the first Kingdom Hearts game. Kingdom Hearts 3, they don't do it as much. Jeez, they really dropped the ball.
I'm disappointed in you, program.
Verum, Rex, and Versus 13 are heavily implied to be the same thing. Interesting.
Because I want to help them. Something written into my code commands me to do what is right.
AI is creeping into academia as well. Nice! Hi, Kay. I can't wait until AI is teaching our children. Won't that be great?
Friends, they help each other, that's all. Uh-oh, look out!
Just make it as industrialized and unpersonal and indoctrination-y and soulless and crushing as possible so that we mold future generations into something that we can manage instead of live with. Sorry, that got dark. Gramrex versus 13 is Nomura being Trollmura, and I am here for it. Nomura can't make this game. He's been begging for one IP, so he's dumping it into a game, another where he makes the rules. Honestly, good for him. I have stuff to say about Nomura, but he's wanted to make this for a decade, and I'm glad he gets to. Quick summaries of available information. Excellent. AI in academia pisses me off, and I can and will start fights about it, as you should. Hi Cap King, I love this game too. Which is only detrimental to innovation and makes everyone less creative. Scientifically, I'm gonna go take some deep breaths and drink my coffee. Kingdom Hearts does not have stop. This is just a reaction command for specific battles in the Tron world. He wanted to make this game for a decade, was allowed to start, and then Square took it away from him and forbade him to even draw the characters he created. Gotta love corporations, man. You really do. You gotta love them. He could have started with something completely new. I defend his right to make the story that he's wanted to make, though.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah.
There's an interview somewhere where Nomura admits that he was crying when he was allowed to draw Noctis again for Dissidia. Oh. He really does draw some amazing characters. I will never knock Nomura's ability as a character designer. He's fantastic.
This is it.
That's the theme of every stream. Like, even if we never mention corporations once, we still hate them in spirit. I will not support the American writer strikes, not because AI, I think it's a problem when we use, but because everything that's come out recently is subpar to the standard. Hot take, sorry. Yeah, and wrong, frankly, Ilya. It's literally impossible to watch all of the content coming out. If you are not finding good content, you're not looking hard enough.
I think I've got a chance of getting system control away from the MCP. Now, I'd better get.
And also, it's fucked up to suggest that if writers don't write things you like, they don't deserve a living wage.
Handsome would want.
Hi DJ, who loves Turbo, who is the best YouTuber in the world. What is happening? Tron.
We didn't get the password from Ansem. We just sort of found it, back in the user world, by accident. And one more thing, Ansem, he was our enemy. I mean, he still is.
I don't think I've been listening to anything that they're saying.
He's my enemy, too.
What do you mean?
Why are you apologizing? You didn't even say it.
His original system and customized it for his own use. I was part of the original system, and Ansem modified me, too. So, that makes him my user. But Ansem is also the one who brought
the whiplash that I get comparing Space Paranoid to the grid in Kingdom Hearts 3D. I'm trying to remember what that is. I think I got that far in 3D.
I really don't get it.
I'm all for the strikes because I'm still pissy about the whole issue with corporations forcing the writers to create subpar stuff on an impossible deadline, and yes, I'm looking forward to Voltron and Cyberpunk 77. That's another thing too, is it's the producers who are ordering all of the like remakes and reboots that people complain about because they want the money. The writers get paid the same amount regardless. Because they don't get residuals. I think. I might be wrong on that. I'm not a writer. Oh, okay. It's a good thing Sora's keeping track of what we're supposed to be doing. Just realized the writers had just admitted that nothing of the story makes sense. Wait, in this game? I didn't notice.
Any data you need from the DTD can be accessed.
No, Tron, we still don't understand it. Especially because writers and artists get a lot less money now because streaming services have a different way of generating income. Yeah, that's one of the main topics of the strikes.
Access channel?
I knew you'd ask. It's a very important link between our worlds. It's how we stay connected. You, my friends, are the new password.
What?
Thanks, Tron. Take care.
That's not...
You too.
That's a terrible way... That's a terrible way to tell somebody a password. It's like, hey, you know this non-verbal concept? That's the password. Tron just told Sora that he will figure out the story. No, he won't. Well, actually, Sora will, because he's so stupid that he will not notice the plot holes. The password was friendship all along.
Well, that's that.
You,
Look,
my friends.
Tron, hang in there.
Who wrote in the Kingdom Hearts world? Who designed those sprites? Who drew them? Maybe the real password was the friends we made along the way.
checking the situation in town.
I recommend giving the various KH mangas a try. They have the same stupid plots but are sillier tonally, so you can't really hate it. That sounds really pleasant, actually. I do actually love the pixel art. I just want to know in universe who made it.
To the point.
Well,
that's true. Everybody always says their names in that order. Also, why did it take him that long to type Sora, Donald, Goofy? Like, how long does that take?
it wasn't exactly easy to
You gotta start now.
I'm coming right back.
It's just not that.
Sora,
Doesn't take that long.
started unloading the data and copying it.
Ansem had an AI artist in his computer.
It's just a few keystrokes. Easy, right?
He tried 4 times, maybe. He's just got a bunch of typos. Shiro Amano adaptations are amazing. I don't know who Shiro Amano is. I'm not familiar with their work. I keep not knowing what's supposed to happen. I remember when I was a kid, the Space Paranoids was like super cool to me because this Space Paranoids is like the one Disney world in this game where you actually do get some plot information as you go through it. Yeah, the birds are real bourbon right now.
Time, okay?
The right way to write their names.
It's doing something.
He was spelling Goofy with a U. Shiro Amano is the mangaka of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I got that, but I mean I don't know the rest of their work.
No way. Even Ansem's computer doesn't know.
I own the first volumes of the Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 2 adaptations, and they're both fantastic. Oh, nice. I'm glad that they animated Goofy typing with his index fingers, because if he just like went to the keyboard and was typing, I'd be like, no fucking way. No way Goofy knows how to type. Do not give me a game where Goofy knows how to type.
Stupid computer.
Like, I'm okay if maybe there's like a classic cartoon where he's like at a typewriter, that's fine, but do not show me Goofy typing at a modern computer.
Good going. The computer should tell us the things we need to know.
Amano is actually mainly known for their anime and game adaptations. Nice. I think adaptations like get overshadowed a lot. Goofy proves himself the smartest. Yep. He just learned how to read too.
Come on, are you teasing us again?
Percussive maintenance to the rescue. That's, I mean, we were just talking about how sledgehammers are the best tools for computer repairs.
Excuse me, could you come this way, please?
including but not limited to Kingdom Hearts Breath of Fire, The World Ends With You, and Legend of Mana. Nice, that is quite a resume.
Look, this is Ansem. You know, the guy we all worked really hard to defeat.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
You see, Tetsuya Nomura thought it would be a cool plot twist if he retroactively changed the name of a character.
The one who tried to take over Kingdom Hearts. The one
Isn't that a fun plot twist?
But what you actually thought was his
Aren't you surprised?
You see, he wasn't really Ansem. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
You mean...
It's like, wait, so we didn't kill Ansem, we killed Ansem's Heartless? No! That is also not correct.
Imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
Right, Ansem, not Ansem, might be.
Well, I'm kind of confused. If he's a fake, then what happened to the real Ansem?
He's not the man in the picture.
That's just what I'm trying to figure out.
And Mickey knows that, and he's not saying anything.
Ansem the Wise should know all about Organization 13's plan.
Imposter
and
sus.
What's been happening to the worlds.
Even when they're explaining it, it's worded badly. Seriously! I did figure it out as a kid, but I was like, what?
Don't tell me there's more. I'm lost enough as it is.
Sora, that's because Goofy has the brain cell right now.
Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a Heartless.
That is factually incorrect.
I mean, nobody got created when that happened too?
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
Mickey knows that Ansem and Terra did the fusion dance.
I know I've met this fake Ansem before, and I've seen the leader of Organization...
Except it was Xehanort and Terra.
Kind of felt like being around the same fella.
Ansem was not involved at all.
Where did you meet this guy?
Gosh. I can't remember.
Also, the fact that Mickey knew Xehanort was possessing Terra's body the whole goddamn time and did nothing until Sora stepped in pisses me off so much. Yeah, that definitely falls into the category of things Nomura didn't think about.
You started all of this. Because of you, Riku and Kairi...
Thanks, game really needed the exposition at this point. We do need exposition at this point, but this isn't the exposition we needed. The plot thickens, yes, not in a good way.
I can't help.
Mickey heard Xehanort's name and was like, huh, not suspicious at all.
Really, Your Majesty? Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Sora.
The plot doesn't happen until Sora happens upon it.
What about Kairi? Organization 13 might have kidnapped her.
The whole reason Birth by Sleep like... Well, no. I was gonna say the whole reason Birth by Sleep matters is because Ventus ends up in Sora's heart, but that's not true.
I was planning to go get help from Ansem the Wise, but now I know I forgot the most important thing. Helping others should always come before asking others for help. We're safe and sound and free to choose. So there's no reason we shouldn't choose to help our friends. Let's look for Riku and Kairi together.
Never say that.
Outside.
The character who's never available should never say, let's be together from now on, because that's how the plot splits them up. Organization 13 matters because of Marluxia and Larxene and later Xigbar. I was gonna say also Saix, but Saix doesn't matter because he just repeats everything Ansem does. I mean, fuck. Xemnas and Xehanort. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is Xemnas called Xemnas? Because that actually is an anagram of Ansem with an X added. But his somebody wasn't named Ansem. He was named Xehanort. So what's Ansem's actual name? Because of man sex. Good job not reflecting on this in point 2. Nomura can't keep track of what all the characters know. He doesn't even know what he knows. What am I supposed to do? Do we go back in here? Probably not. It was probably a chore to add yet another X to his name. Truth. I was kind of thinking about Xehanort. Ansem plus X. Oh, Xehanort's an anagram of no heart with an X added, so Nomer is just all over the place. I was wondering where Xehanort came from. Xehanort X, like a MySpace username.
Hear me, my heartless. Attack the white husks. Sweep them away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
You pathetic coward.
What I meant to say is, due to the new ways corporations make money, these strikes will likely be overlooked and nothing will happen since big corpos will always find a way to make something that's cheaper, faster, and in that way, in a subpar quality. That's the reason I don't support the strike. Sorry for pissing you off. Didn't mean to. Love you, man. You didn't piss me off. I just think you're wrong. I still disagree because the strikes are about the new ways they're making money, and they aren't new. We've had streaming services as the primary way that people watch movies and television for like close to a decade now, and that's what the strikes are about, is that the corporations won't write contracts to respect those changes. So that's what the whole point is. The whole point is that they're not admitting that streaming is different. And also, like, with the writer's strikes, but with both the strikes, the existential threat in terms of artistry is that if we do not, like, forbid AI from entering the field now, we will lose all bargaining power and also value economically. So that's why it's so important to make a stand right now, because we will never have the chance to stand against AI again if we fail now. Because they'll just leave us in the dust. I love when people pronounce white as white. I don't think it's time for the Battle of 1,000 Heartless yet. Maybe it is. But first, Demix. Do Pete and Maleficent live in the same crib? They're always together. Doing barely anything as always. For real. Why are they even here?
Perfect. Come on.
Who are you?
Yeah, I just learned earlier today that there are corporations in the AMPTP, that's the producers union that everybody's striking against, that want to work with the writers and the actors, and they're like, fine, we'll give in to your demands, but they can't because they have to decide as a union. And so there's a little bit of a whispering of just like, so maybe leave the union so that we can make movies again.
We don't have time for you.
Yeah, it's not actually all TV and movies that's been struck. It's specifically AMPTP, which is most of the content, but indie developers, sorry, indie creators, wrong industry, indie creators, indie producers are still able to work with writers and actors so long as they don't use the contracts that are being struck.
He said he's got a score to settle with you.
And I think A24 is doing that, and that's one of the things people are talking about, is it's like A24 produces indie movies all the time and is still continuing to do that while like meeting the demands of the writers and actors. So why can't larger corporations suddenly?
Last bit of light is always
Sephiroth!
to snuff out.
Who would win, Sephiroth or Hawkeye Mihawk? I don't know who Hawkeye Mihawk is. The only Hawkeye I know, I mean, well, there's, you know, the Marvel one, but I was also thinking Full Metal Alchemist. Sephiroth would win? I suppose I might agree. Oh, you're right, it is the Battle of the Thousand Heartless. T poses into the air to assert dominance. He's from One Piece, got it. I don't remember that being there before. I wonder where it leads. We don't have time for that now. That was my Donald impression, and it is award-winning. Thank you for noticing. Sleep is calling for me. Nice, I'm glad you finished the chapter. Thanks for coming. Good meeting you. Thanks for hanging out. Jakul Nihawk. Cavern. Get this Manatoni. I've never played Final Mix before, so I don't actually know what's going on here. I'm excited to see some new shit. This is new music for me too. Did you hear about the creative process to write? No, please tell me. About One Winged Angel? Please tell me, because I want to know more about that, and I'll probably have to make a video at some point, so I should know what I'm talking about. More information, the better. I don't know anything about the writing process for One Winged Angel. Let's go down. No! What are you? I've never seen you before. Half an hour ago I said we wouldn't go too much longer. Oops. This music is very good. Let's drive. Can't stop hearing Donald Ducks. I'm coming. God, the things you just made me picture. Against my will. Genuine question, should we ban all forms of AI in the industry, or should we use it like a tool or for making hard things easier, like frames, interpolations for animations or audio, returning for audio edits? I can't answer that question with any authority, but I think it's a very good question, and my personal opinion is that AI should be used as a tool. I think that history shows that banning technology is never a good idea or successful, and so we should find a way to work with it instead of against it. But strict restrictions have to be put on AI usage early in its existence in order for us to be aided by it instead of just replaced by it. And I don't necessarily believe that people have to work to earn a living. I mean, we're living in we're approaching a world where some work just doesn't need to be done, but there are still people who need to eat. So I'm very for the idea of automating some jobs, but then also giving people a universal basic income. But I also recognize that the US especially is so very far away from anything like that, that in the meantime we have to we have to protect some jobs even if they can be automated away. And for the record, I don't believe that any art can successfully be automated away. I think from an economical I need to pay attention. I think from an economical standpoint, art can be automated away, but from a cultural standpoint, that would be very dangerous. Talk about a car crash! I was just thinking about that. I was like, okay, if he quits soon, then I'll tag along until the end, but I'm not complaining anyway. Do your thing, I'll leave soon though. Oops. When I finish this area, unless it's like super long, I will go until I finish this area.
Let's go. Yeah, it's over. Back off.
I love how late game Heartless don't hit stun like ever, for real. I actually have to pay attention now. AI should be used as a tool, but it's impossibly hard to regulate since people are going to build it to skirt those rules. Yeah, it's... honestly, I don't know what the solution is. It's gonna be a very complex and nuanced one, but I do think it should be used as a tool, because I think pretending that it won't be is naive and counterproductive. We just have to find a way to make it okay to use it as a tool. Like, I've heard about DMs using AI art to make, like, more sets and visual aids for their players. That's a phenomenal use of AI art. That's a perfect use of AI art. Because they weren't going to buy art or commission art anyway. It's just a strict upgrade. Even if they can draw, they probably don't want to spend all that time on visual aids for their Dungeons & Dragons campaign. People are busy. People have to make money by drawing for people who actually pay them to. Uh-oh. I love the impassioned quiet. Yeah, I was wondering if the mic picked that up. That was actually not even real. That they're teaching an acting class right now. So that was acting. Please use limits with limit form. Oh, that's why it's called limit form. I knew that. Thank you for telling me. By the way, to slightly sidetrack to less controversial, thanks for showing me Susie around May-ish, Song of the Eared Robot. Oh yeah! One of my stimming videos. Nice! I love that song. I still listen to it a lot. And again, I think Susie is one of the best Vocaloid tuners in the business. I say business because, like, that's where my, like, mind is at, but she's totally indie, and I don't think she makes any money from it. I think she just does it for fun. But I really like Susie's work. Thanks. I'm not good at this whole paying attention to the game thing. That was bad. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, so what do the limits do? Oh, cool. I'm not good at that. I was hitting triangle, I don't know why it didn't work. Oh wait, is that a reaction command for the Heartless, not for the form? I don't know. I'm gonna die. Cool, none of us have MP, that's great. Is that the car from Roger Rabbit? It might be. I don't think it's like exactly the same thing. I think it can't be the same thing because Heartless are never based like directly off of Disney IP, and also it's from the Timeless River world, so it wouldn't be from Roger Rabbit anyway. But yeah, I think there's probably some clear inspiration there. Somebody come quick! Cars are making a hard left. Although you won't be able to progress much further in the caverns as you are since they require leveled movement abilities. Oh, I see. Well, they also require you to survive the battles and, you know, pay attention to them instead of reading chat, and I refuse to do that. So. Legislation should definitely aid in keeping the world as such that people that can keep earning a living doing what they love. For sure. And look, I think that using AI to replace jobs that nobody wants to do is a good goal to work toward. I just think that if we do that before we offer valid ways to like be alive for the people who do those jobs now, then that's a dangerous path. So long as we don't have universal basic income, just removing jobs from the economy is never a good idea. I've just seen a horror game that uses AI stuff to generate the sprites of characters and the chat logs and other stuff, and it even helps with the creepy and uncanny valley. That makes sense. My views on using it in commercial product is complicated. I think that it should be, I think that, again, in an ideal world where everything is being treated fairly, I think that people should be able to use AI art to, like, augment their work. Like, I know people, some guy wrote a children's book and used AI for the drawings. I think that, well, I would hope that such books would, like, be priced lower, but since we have a free market, that's not a legislation thing, that's just a me hoping in vain thing. But I'm not fully against, let me put it this way, I'm not fully against the idea of profiting off of AI artwork if it is not purely AI artwork. And again, that is also in a world where, like, the rest of AI is being handled properly. Poyo! Hello. So pretty much he was inspired by Rites of Spring, and it made him want to create a wild rock-esque classical tune. That's awesome, because I noticed the Rites of Spring similarity, but I didn't know if it was a direct reference or not. So that's cool that it is. I think I'm just gonna leave. I can survive this fight with my current stats, but not if I'm also gonna pay attention to chat, which I want to do. I want to do that more than I want to beat the caverns at this moment. Each morning for 2 weeks he would write a bit and make some recordings. My goodness. That's in room 4. Then after all this, Uematsu would put them together like puzzle pieces. Sorry that took so long. No, that's fine. Wait, so... Oh, got it. I thought you were saying that Uematsu wasn't the one who wrote the pieces, but I misunderstood what you were saying. That makes sense. That's in room 5. Link to interview. Nice. Okay, we'll beat Demix. And then we're ending, for real. I too am gonna leave for good this time. Have a great week, you guys, and see you next Sunday. Thanks for the good time as always. Thanks for coming, Elena. Thanks for hanging with us, even though you are sleepy. have a good time being asleep. We're just gonna go to the end of the Demix fight. It's almost time for Dance Water Dance! Good night, chat. I will now use the power of 4 coffee and my madness to practice bass. Sorry just for disrupting the chat. No, I don't want people to feel like they're not allowed to have opinions in my chat. I happen to strongly disagree with you, but that doesn't mean that you're bad or wrong for bringing it up. It was on topic. It's not like you came here to incite violence or troll or anything. I get you. I know the difference between a troll and somebody I disagree with. Before the Denix fight, Final Mix adds one of the worst cutscenes in this whole series. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Stop dancing with me. Aren't you supposed to ask if I want to dance? You're supposed to be like, may I have this dance? And then I'll be like, no. You know? That's the script. Read the script.
The King's in the Bailey. You better head over there.
Got it.
I will take my leave as well. Good night, everyone. Good night, Void. Came to incite violence upon Kingdom Hearts 3. That is appreciated and welcomed. One of the best cutscenes in the series. Oh boy! Is this it? I can't remember what. No, this was in the original. Right?
Whoa.
Whoa! Yeah, this was in the original. Consensual non-consent via dance. Hi, Kryptoner. I almost said Kryptoneer, which is also a cool name, but Kryptoner is good too. No, the cutscene I meant is a cutaway to a totally random thing. Oh my! I'm excited! What a good way to end the stream. Sorry. Again, I want a different microphone. I do not have the budget for it right now, but I will get a microphone that makes my stream only pick up my stream. Oh no, looks like bad guys. It's just Birth by Sleep setup that goes nowhere. Perfect. Good night, peeps. Gotta take out the trash and try out my brownies. Have fun with your brownies. I hope they're delicious. I hope they taste better than the trash. Did anyone else want Sora to go Super Saiyan when, you know, Goofy died? That would have been kind of funny. If he just lost it, just went full rage mode. Aerith using white magic without casting focus. She's a witch!
Think you can handle this many?
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Haha, that's a joke. He's got some humor. Gotta ask, don't you have the door open for the sound of your neighbors to escape over you? Over to you. What? Are you talking literally? Cause no, my door's closed. What? What are you saying? Aren't Sora's drive forms kind of just that? So true. I know that's totally valid. He just needs the yellow hair. I became sad when all my Kingdom Hearts 2 crit progress got lost from my PlayStation. I'm just going proud because I don't want to struggle. I'm really sorry to hear that, and totally respect the proud mode. I'm doing standard right now. His Advent Children outfit. Oh. First interaction between Cloud and Squall before Dissidia.
You turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
Sounds like there are no closed doors between you and your roommate.
Cloud!
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Not only is there a closed door, but they're down the hallway from me. It's not even straight. They're in like, they're a U-turn away from me. Thin walls, what can I say?
Wait! Huh?
I don't even have the gain turned up that much. It's how condenser mics work. They pick up everything.
Everybody, hang in.
I love how only the Keyblade is enough to kill the Heartless, except for when it's not. That's the... Which mic is it? I think it's a mic parts 83. I don't remember the exact model number, and it's not written on the thing for some reason. But it's a pretty damn good budget mic.
Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take
I
care
do
of
have the
this
gain turned up kind of high just because, like, the microphone's way over here, and I need it to hear me. But,
Take Sora and get going.
you know, it is what it is.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
Yeah, I think the biggest inconsistency in Kingdom Hearts is the idea that Keyblades are required to kill Heartless. I think that's probably contradicted in every single game.
We'll go search for
Except maybe Birth by Sleep, because everybody has a Keyblade in Birth by Sleep. Everybody has a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, too.
Sora, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Yeah, I am sorry about the background noise. I know it's not ideal.
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
The echo. What? I never understood what he was mouthing there. It's like...
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Oh, maybe 1, 2?
Forgive us.
Maybe he was mouthing 1, 2. As in, is it a road? No, it's literally called mic parts. M-I-C-P-A-R-T-S. Thank you, maybe. Here's the cutscene. Oh, I gotta watch. Wait, no, this seems familiar. Is this not in the original, really? Oh no, this is not. Sorry, it's really loud right now. What? 6 passwords? Mike Parts, weird name. Agreed. Oh wait, I remember this cutscene because this shot is so stupid. It's a very long shot of somebody just walking. Dance, water, dance. Wait, this is the cutscene that wasn't in the original? I really thought this was in the original. Why do I remember it? Why would I have seen it? Some music would at least be nice, yeah. Oh, that's right, it's not over yet. They're still just walking. Final Mix added it. Why have I seen it before? Maybe I saw somebody making fun of it. Why? Who thought this was a good idea? The poor animators. Maybe YouTube, maybe... Suspense! Except there's no payoff. Nothing happens at the end of this cutscene. God damn. This cutscene is obviously there to make you think.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
To really make you think. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't even make an April Fool's video about it because there's no music. I can make like a John Cage 433 reference.
Ansem, I've been thinking.
The only big ad on that scene is Aqua's armor and Cave of Remembrance got open. Holy crap. I actually did a re-edit of this cutscene to make it more tolerable. Might send it to you on Discord if that's alright. That's fine. You can post it in the, you could just put that in general. I'm sure other people would want to see that too. Why, hello, only confirmation of Aqua's existence before point 2. Some of these voices are in Persona 5 Royal. That's definitely possible. It's a small industry.
Far too long. Friend.
Because voice actors, yeah, exactly. There's like 100 voice actors. Wait, you're dead! Excuse me? Zexion's fucking dead!
Zexion!
Why is...
Right here. What is it?
He's dead too. Is this a flashback?
The Chamber
Or-
of Repose. Yes. Go and see for yourself. That isn't funny. I suppose I have no choice but to
Flashback, because both are dead. Okay. Because I can't tell, because it's Kingdom Hearts, you see.
Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
You get to witness my confusion.
Intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members.
Oh yeah, definitely a
Have you
flashback.
forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
As if.
I love how they keep the minimal amount of continuity by giving her Stormfall aside from Rainfall. I don't know what that means.
The organization's count at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
End game Keyblade instead of starter. Oh, got it. And then there's of course the Mickey shirt thing.
Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret? How long ago was it? When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories.
Amnesia in Kingdom Hearts? No way!
Was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
There are like 10 different characters who've had their face obscured by the Organization 13 hood, and I'm so sick and tired of it. Yeah, there's so much like, you're gonna figure out who this is later. And it's like, no, because it's so many people that it's hard to keep track of when we didn't know who was. And it still doesn't make sense when you reveal the plot twists, because
ever since then,
it's Kingdom Hearts, and there's no reason we can't know that that's Xigbar.
No, he's the only one in that.
Like, that's clearly Xigbar. And that changes nothing about the context. That doesn't recontextualize anything, knowing that that's Xigbar.
Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own duties. As you should with yours. For we need to prepare the new facility immediately.
I love how the game just halts the progress of that set piece for 10 minutes to show you this. For real! Like, what are we getting from this?
Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion?
We already know Chain of Memories happened!
What plan on doing with that place anyway?
That recontextualizes a lot post-remind. Oh, okay.
With us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share?
Luke's is being pretentious.
The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that.
I don't actually remember what those chambers are. Is the Chamber of Waking in Castle Oblivion? Let me see.
That's where he'll find his other.
Can you guys still hear my roommate? And can you still hear me? Let's try this. Okay, well, I tried. Repose has Aqua's armor, Waking has Ventus's body. Got it. Waking is the one Ventus is at, Repose is the one Xemnas goes to. We can hear both. Oh well, I need a new mic. This is the mic I use for my video essays, and it works great for those, but not so good for streaming.
Around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13? I bet
What
you
was
couldn't
that?
even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
Okay.
Oh, I told them.
Silence, traitor.
Guy.
Best character. We still don't know who he was before he was a nobody. He's like the one person we don't know about. Wait, I think there's like, I don't know, one other person?
We do too have hearts. Don't be
And he's
mad.
like the least mysterious nobody.
Silence.
They write it as a Roman numeral. Why? What's the significance? Because Kingdom Hearts. Really the true talent of this game.
Dance, water, dance.
Dance, water, dance! I remember having trouble with this as a kid. Let's see if I still do. I'm not making good progress. It's not looking great.
It's over. Yeah, back off. Yeah, this is it.
The one in my hand. Second time's the charm. Luxord and Demix have no confirmed somebodies. Ooh.
You've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Really didn't need to have all this extra backstory. It doesn't need to have backstory, but
Dance, water, dance.
it just... In a series with this much, like, importance placed on everybody's backstories, it's just funny to me that Demix, like the least threatening organization member, is one of the two we know the least about. Skip? Now you have to see the entire cutscene again? What are you talking about? I skipped it.
Back off.
There's theories that said that Luxord is the one in the car with Yozora. I think he is. I think that's, like, pretty undeniable, because it's the same voice actor in the Japanese version. I don't know about the English version. But for Demix, nothing, yeah. We know nothing about Demix. In English too? Okay, I wasn't sure. I've been told Wisdom Form Thunder Spam is helpful for this fight. That may be true, but I don't have equipment set up for magic, so that would probably not go super good. Oh, do you mean for the AoE? Well, doesn't matter. It's over. Slightly easier than it was when I was a kid. Slightly much easier. You can tell on his teacup English. Oh, yes. You wonder if Demix is the Master of Masters? That would be weird, but honestly possible. And And then he
Anyone
died.
from the organization who'd like to be next?
Hey, Sora. Gonna canonize him.
They are both so animated.
Yeah, we gotta go help our friends out first.
Oh, sorry.
Then let's go.
Aha! There you are.
This is Kingdom Hearts. Anything, literally anything can happen. It's true. It's true. Nothing is too far-fetched for a Kingdom Hearts theory. You could theorize that Sora is Xehanort, and I would be like, that holds water.
So, I guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Also in aforementioned fanfic, Luxord and Demix get somebody, but Demix, somebody is married to the nobody of Mary Poppins?
Look out!
What? People do theories that Sora is his master of masters. I don't think that's true, but okay.
Goofy!
Oh man, I can't believe Goofy's fucking dead.
No.
Hey, you're the king's captain. You gotta get up.
Come on, wake up!
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
He's sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy.
I don't really like any Kingdom Hearts theory.
It can't be happening. It can't.
Tightening fist. Here we go. Yep. Donald Rage. Who will he have ice cream with? Oh god. Did Donald poop in the ice cream? I want to know.
Sora, did you miss me?
Not really. Combination boost. I don't know what that means, but hey, that's good.
Get going.
Who are they angry at? He got killed by a rock? I'm wondering. Maybe that rock wouldn't have fallen if the Heartless weren't there, you know? Sora versus the Rock confirmed. Cage match. That rock was because of a nobody Heartless fight? Alright, fair enough. Okay, he's dead, bye. Yeah, they just left his body there. I mean, what are you gonna do on the battlefield, though? They'll go back for it. I really can't believe that Goofy's fucking dead. That's wild. Moana World confirmed in Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora kills Maui for being voiced by The Rock in recompense. Amazing. Hey, you're the guy that killed Goofy! Where's Goofy's nobody? No, you don't, you don't die if you, I mean, you don't become a Heartless and nobody if you just die, right? You have to be killed by a Heartless specifically, don't you? In order to become a Heartless and nobody? Or is, that must be it, right? Because otherwise Heartless would have existed way before the end of Birth by Sleep. Goofy is pure of heart, yeah. Goof nobody is master of masters! I'd actually enjoy that. I would actually enjoy that. Goofy is one of the princesses of pure heart. Hell yeah, he is. Heartless have existed since the age of fairy tales. Oh, then how come the Unversed were invented for Birth by Sleep? Why not just use Heartless?
Are you okay?
So have Dream Eaters.
Yeah,
oh.
I'm fine, but...
Alright, sure, let's retcon that.
Hey, fellas!
Oh my god.
Goofy!
I can't believe it.
You know, that really hurt.
Aw, Goofy.
Of course, Your Majesty. I get bumped on the head all the time.
I'm having trouble with the acronym there, ATW. I don't know what that is. Hello, Demonic. Welcome. We're pretty much done for the day, but... Jesus fucking Christ, that's so dumb. I don't know what you mean. This, when I was a kid, I was so moved by this. That's a joke. Even in middle school, I was like, that's fucking dumb. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I've finally got Donald. I never thought the three of us would be together again. Ah, golly. Cathartic. Because the Unversed are manifestations of negative emotions wrought by the darkness. That is the totality of Vanitas' heart. Right, but why? I mean, I get it from a lore standpoint. I mean, from a writing standpoint, why invent the Unversed if Heartless were already... Oh, because Emblem Heartless didn't exist yet, so they all would have been like shadows and shit. And that would be boring. I guess that's probably the reason. So, yeah, Heartless have existed forevers, but still, like, you have to be killed by a Heartless to become one, don't you? Otherwise, you just die. Like, people don't die of old age and become Heartless. The mobile game has Emblem Heartless. I fucking hate this series. They made a retcon, but the retcon that was made doesn't make sense by another retcon, of course. Imagine if Disney purchases the rights to Game of Thrones, and so we would see Kingdom Hearts with Theon Greyjoy and Khaleesi. That would be unbearable. An entire game with one enemy type. Just kill the body. Oh. Okay. But I guess it has to be an unnatural death? Because otherwise there would be billions of Heartless. They'd be like swarming the streets. Just the pureblood ones alone. There's a book of prophecy that projects Emblem Heartless back in time. Of course there fucking is. Oh my god. Well, that's the game for today, everybody. That's all we've got scheduled for today. I ended up going far longer than I always end up at 3.5 hours. I don't know how. It always happens. There's an unnatural duck. What? I said unnatural death. I had blocked that from my mind and now I have to be sad. Sora and Snow versus Darth Vader. Oh god. Purebloods mostly exist in the realm of darkness and only really cross over when the door to darkness does an oopsie. Oh, that actually makes sense. Here's the thing with Heartless. Some is just kill the body, but we don't have much nobodies as the graves on Union Cross. Yeah, because I know that they do state in as early as Kingdom Hearts 2 that nobodies only happen if the person is like strong of will, whatever that means. So while that's very hand-wavy and doesn't really make sense on its face, it does provide a certain logic that can rest on. Anywho, as I said, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. Next week, we're going to have the Hall of Fame of my favorite games that we've discovered through my Steam Roulette streams. And after that, we're going to move streams to my second channel, which has nothing on it right now, Jonathan Bartouche. It is linked in the description and pinned in the chat. Check that out. Give it a subscribe if you want to be in future streams. And thank you so much for coming. I will talk to you guys next week. Take care.